One, two, three. We are ready to go. Welcome to another edition of the CFS show. Joining me always, it's going to be my co-host Sean Sharkey. Chef Michael will be joining us obviously a little later in the evening. We're going to get going. We're going to get started. We've got a pretty good big slate that's going on right now. We've got UAB, South Alabama. I gave UAB -7 early. The line crept up to 8 by the time the line went off. So far we're up 14-0, so that looks very good. I like Jacksonville -3 and Jacksonville over 48. That's one of the things I'm looking at today. We actually do have a basketball game no one's talking about. We have the Lakers trying to come back, being up 2-1, but kind of got run out of the building the last game. We'll see how they come to play again. I'm definitely going to be on Michael Porter Jr., who somehow had 9 points in the first half and didn't give us 11. That was just kind of a shot in the face. I keep taking Murray. They keep giving us 23s, 24s with Murrays, and we keep taking Murray and cashing. Definitely like that as well. So we'll take a look at that. We'll look at the props before this NFL game, some things there. You had a chance of getting some really good props until DJ Shark was officially listed out. Once he was officially listed out, guys like the Laviska Shenault and other fellas, props all went up there. Keelan Cole's prop went up. I really kind of like Jacksonville tonight. That's kind of where I'm leaning. I'm taking the home team. I think this game goes over. I don't think either team can be able to stop anybody. What's up, KG? What's up? Thanks for joining us at the setup there. So should be a very good evening. Join us. Stick around. We've got lots to go over. And hopefully we'll make some money tonight. We've made money in every single night we've done it, so no reason to expect. Also, when a couple guys join a little later, we could talk some MMA. As always said, I'm not an MMA capper, but I can sit there and tell you some looks that I like, and my buddies and I are talking things KG likes, but I'm not going to pretend to be an MMA capper. But yeah, but there's definitely some really good fights this weekend, so we definitely should talk about as well. Sean's doing a little bit late. He'll be in here in just a second to be able to go through. I've got a lot of soccer plays that we're going to look at Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Huge slate of games. So should be a good time. Right now I've got South Alabama to punt on this drive. We'll see what happens. It's 3rd and 12. They're down 14. If you're on UAB, you're looking pretty good. We had it right there, but the flag on the play. And we'll take a look. So let's take a look at the props while we kind of wait for other people to kind of jump in as well. I do like anytime touchdown of Laviska Shenault. If you got it early is when the time you really should have hit it. It was up to +190. Right now it's at +120. Actually +125 now. But I love Laviska Shenault. Those of you see him in says I loved him coming out of Colorado. I thought he fell in the draft. I thought he fell on a team that's going to get plenty of opportunity to be able to shine. I think he has a big game. He's one of the guys I'm definitely looking at. I also looked at this. I mean, Robinson's a decent running back that he says he's going to get enough quantity to actually be successful. But is he a guy that you're going to hang your hat on? I'm not sure on that. I'm not a big fan of the Dolphins receivers. I'm not a Preston Williams fan, but 3.5 receptions for a number 2 receiver is pretty good. I'm going to look to see if we can get some more Lynn Bowden there. I think he could have a decent game today. I love Lynn Bowden coming out of Kentucky. There's my buddy. All right, so I'm not talking by myself. Hey, what's up? Not much. Let's go. But there, what you want any props this game?
The only prop, well, I was actually looking at, and I've been considering, I don't know if anybody's noticed this or maybe it's just me, but Gardner Minshew has averaged like 3 touchdowns per game for like ever. Not forever, but like He's done it pretty much back to back to back to back.
Yeah.
So I was looking at that prop. It's plus 170, which I didn't like because I just feel like
plus 170.
Yeah, for 3 touchdowns.
Oh, for 3 touchdowns. Okay.
Yeah, to throw 3 touchdowns. I mean, I just feel like to throw. I get it that he's done it so many times, or he's done it such back to back in a trend that's why it's so low.
And that's just what, over 2.5?
Yeah, over 2.5.
Okay. I actually don't mind that. I mean, I think they throw it more than they run it in. I mean, Robinson's number is not terrible when you look at the touchdown runs.
Right.
I do like that KG. I like the stash over 264 yards. I'm trying to see what we got here. Everyone keeps asking me, and my buddies asking me, what's your take on Laviska? What's your take on Myles Gaskin? I'm not a huge Myles Gaskin guy. Wasn't really when he was in Washington. I think he's a multi-dimensional back, but I can't see them sitting there giving him 30 carries a game, especially with other guys there. But you only got to get 38 yards. It's not like he's got to break the bank with that. I'm looking for your touchdown thing that you just said. I do like the stash over 264 passing yards. I think that's pretty good look.
Well, the only thing, does it worry you that week 1 he had 173 yards? But he threw for 3 touchdowns. But I forget who that was. Was that against the Patriots, I think?
No, the Patriots played the Dolphins the first week.
Okay.
Tennessee played. Who did Tennessee play week 1? Yeah, Rich, I love that Chenault, but it's up to 44. So there, I just keep taking UAB. I'm doing the Navy treatment to UAB South Alabama. I'm telling you guys that right now. UAB to score, South Alabama to punt. This is what I keep doing after every drive. So there, of course, as soon as I say that, I missed it, but that's okay. They ended up punting, so that doesn't hurt me.
Oh, yeah, the Jags faced the Colts. That's who it was week 1, and he threw only 173 against them. And
nobody knows how the Colts really are. I mean, the Colts kind of shut out. Was it the Colts? Because the Colts played San Diego week 1.
No, the Colts played the Jaguars week 1. I think they played San Diego week 2.
No, week 2 was the Chiefs game that we just saw.
Not with the Colts, though.
Yeah, I know, but we know the Chargers played the Chiefs. I gotta check this out. Sorry.
Hey, Rich is saying that the Colts defense is pretty good. I haven't really paid much attention to the Colts, so I don't know exactly what they are. But when I saw that like Minshew wasn't able to throw, it 1 or 2 things like stood out to me. Whether it's their defense is good or they were just bad and like they didn't need to throw the ball.
Yeah, I mean this Dolphin D is terrible, and I'll flat out tell you that right now. I'm not worried at all. Him being able to throw versus this team, I think everyone can throw. I mean, that's why everyone's telling me, "Oh, Cam Newton was great." I was like, he's thrown versus the Dolphins and Seattle, which will probably both be in the bottom 5 pass defenses of everybody in the league. I was looking for an off-the-wall, anytime touchdown score that people haven't talked about but can do it. I kind of like Dede Westbrook plus 350. I mean, a guy who scored before. Definitely not as there. I mean, we could go like Patrick Laird for plus 1,600, but that's just not going to happen. I'm going to take Dede Westbrook show pick. We're going to shoot for the moon. It's Thursday night. I think we're going to throw the ball deep, and I think Dede's going to be able to pull one here. So I'm going to take that at plus 350. Dede anytime touchdown plus 350. Tyler Eifert. My thing just went away. Now I got to go back. I don't mind Tyler Eifert. I mean, hasn't really done much yet. What's his touchdown prop? Anytime touchdown scorer, Tyler Eifert. I've got him at plus 175. I was looking for something plus 300 or more, but I can see Tyler Eifert. I could also see Chris Thompson scoring again. He scored last week. I think the Dolphins are definitely acceptable for backs catching balls out of the backfield. I think they're acceptable for anybody catching anything out of the backfield. So I can see Jordan Howard, Keelan Cole scoring. Not a big enough there. First quarter lines. We've got total over 9.5.
I like, the over-unders, but I like the Jags to win the first half, actually.
Yeah, that would definitely be the way I would lean. I'd take. Well, what are we getting for a Jags first half line?
Well, it's like
1.5.
Minus 0.5. I have on the spread. If you were to take the spread, 0.5, and it'd be minus 110.
I will say I'm going to go back to my favorite play I like to do. This game screams double result. I'm just telling you, this game screams double result. As long as we don't end up with a tie at halftime, I think we're going to cash this. And what I mean is I go the opposite double result twice. I'll take the Dolphins first half with the Jags winning, and I'll take the Jags first half with the Dolphins winning. What you're getting on that is plus 650 or plus 700. So as long as the score is close at halftime,
you make out either way.
Or if the score gets close late in the game, you can generally switch out and be able to win that. So I'm definitely on the double result. I like that. You said you like Jags first half?
Yeah, I like Jags first half.
All right, I'll take that. We'll make that a play. We're all in on the Jags. That's just hilarious.
Well, the thing is that all of Twitter's in on Dolphins plus 3. Like, literally my entire timeline is filled with everybody giving out Dolphins plus 3. So either makes me feel good or bad one way or the other.
Yep. We're either a god or we're a goat. We'll find out.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, Rich, I saw that too. I mean, they definitely give up the big play, and I think they'll give up the big play as well. Just as long as they don't shoot themselves in the foot, I think we'll be fine here. What's your take? 9 o'clock, the NBA game?
I really don't know. I think I'm going to say that the Nuggets cover. But the Lakers, I think it's time for them to turn it up. The one prop that I was on was the LeBron James PRA. So it was, I think I got it at 39.5. Let me see.
Okay.
What I got it at. Just got to remember what it was. So I was looking at him and I was looking at Anthony Davis.
What's AD's at? 40.5?
Yeah, AD's at 40.5. LeBron's at 45.5.
Yeah, we'll definitely be on the AD PRA at 40.5. I'll tell you that right now. I'm going to take it. I like the over, but I like the over at 213, and we're sitting at 215. I'm just going to wait a couple minutes in the first quarter. I've been basically doing that in every game. The lines are shifting so much. You'd be able to get that easily. I mean, last night we were able to get 200s and 196s and 199, and we ended up what did we end up? 217, 219 for the game. I mean, that's one of the things I was posting. I was like, this doesn't make any sense. Yeah, we got a 96-point half, but these teams are playing at a higher pace than that. The shooting's going to come back. I think we're going to get a similar type deal with the Lakers game. I think you're going to get good effort from them. They're just so interesting when they don't make shots. They don't. You look at that roster. That roster's not anything to like. Ooh, I'm really worried about that. We got Jamal Murray at 25.5. That's 2 points too high for me. I'll get that live at 23.5. I'll guarantee that. I'll tell you guys when. Can't believe Michael Porter Jr., like I stated earlier, let us down after getting 9 points in the first half. Couldn't get 2 more points the rest of the game. That was just kind of a shot in the shot. Yeah, Anthony Davis is at 40.5, but I've got a minus 150. I'm going to wait till live just for that juice to come down.
My friend, he had a player prop parlay. They all cashed except Marcus Smart was his. I think it was like Marcus Smart was at 12.5, and Marcus Smart had 10, or it might have been 11.5. It was something like that. But he just needed 2 more points from Marcus Smart to win it. And there were a couple times where Marcus Smart just like went right for he could have laid the ball right up, and then he just passes it off to somebody else, and then a turnover or something would happen, and he lost his whole player parlay.
Rich, I'm not sure if I should take offense to that. He has a trashy Florida look. Have you been around Florida so much? I don't always sit there and say that's trashy Florida look. Come on. Like we couldn't find some of that same look in Cleveland. I think we definitely could find some of that same look in Cleveland. Just
find that in Orlando. I feel like that's more Orlando.
Oh, well, no, there's some spots that you could definitely South Alabama says we ain't done yet. Big play, about a 38-yard touchdown, puts them back on the board, 14-7 on the board. That gives us 21 points in the half so far. This over was only 54. Both teams are kind of showing up. This was first South Alabama's first drive. He's just too tall. He rocks the baby to sleep. Touchdown, South Alabama. I think we've talked enough on that. How'd you do today? And we're not even going to talk tennis.
Tennis is like it's all over the place.
I mean, we started off the morning great. We get Lajovic wins. That's great. Everybody and their mother is on Cuevas and like, oh, Cuevas. Oh, you can take a money line. You can take them as sets. You can take them matches. You can take them all. It's just.
No, I didn't. I don't think I thought money line, but I was like, let me give out the safer play of plus 4.5 on the things. I don't know. I mean, again though, but Tsitsipas, he's got to get to the French Open. So I don't know how long he's going to keep this up.
Yeah. So I mean, it's we will see what's there, but that killed me. Cuevas list is then you come back. Who's the second one? That Vesely. Vesely, all right, another big happy favorite. Go ahead and take him with the matches, take him with the sets.
You took Vesely over Ugo, man. Humbert is our guy.
Humbert, yeah. Well, I took Humbert too on a setup as well. And then who was the other one today that like everybody was high on that died?
Trying to think. I actually had to go to the office today, so I wasn't paying too much attention to sports until I got home at like 4:00, and then I was trying to catch up. But
yeah, I forget. I think it was a chick. Of course, most of the time I don't even know if they're men or women that I'm voting there. It took me a while to figure out ATA and WTA.
ATP is the men, WTA is the women.
Yep. Who was the one that there? I was trying to look to see if I can find it. Rude was the only one that won that I actually was expected to win and actually won a match. It was 2 of the lower ones. I don't even know why this qualifiers for France are just killing me. To me, these no-name people that are just coming out and they just absolutely. Kalinina, she lost. Got there. Habino won. That was the one that I was great. I took the plus 1.5, so that was the one that came out there. Jordan Snye's pick of Guaca Huquad.
Oh, cool. Kuquad, yeah, Kuquad. All these guys these are all challenger guys. So none of these guys actually play on the tour. All of them are all challenger guys. They've all played each other. So like when I look at these names, I'm like, half of them they play each other the entire year. But then like every once in a while they try to get into they have to go through the qualifiers to try to get into a tour event. So that's why like I see those names, but yeah, with those guys, it's literally hit or miss, man. It's a crapshoot when you're betting on the qualifiers because it's just like it's just random. Yeah, it's just your average guys just who play tennis and like the lower leagues just coming out.
All right, and then
that's gonna happen.
and this was just stupid of me. Europa League had some different upsets. I've had some things that just didn't go my way. And then I had a bunch ending on Bayern. I had a bunch. I had 2 parlays closing on Bayern. I had Barlin in 4 parlays that would have closed here on the over 48, which was a full line point over what it closed at. It just in potential there just kind of just hit me in the gut. I got some of it back because I told everybody to take the extra time, take Bayern in extra time. I even took Bayern halftime, full time in extra time. That was a risky bet, but I was able to take that, and that was able to basically get my losses back for Bayern, but didn't actually make anything. So
you know the one thing I've noticed about these cups and the ones that go to, I've noticed that when a team is tied 1-1, and it could just be random coincidence or like that, it just happens every time I notice it. But a lot of times I don't want to say they don't try, but like it's almost like they don't try to put it away, and they prefer to go to extra time. They just kind of like the last 10 minutes is them just kind of kicking it around, waiting to go to extra time to try to finish it off. I could be completely wrong, but
yeah, the better team generally does. The better team's like, we don't have to press, we don't have to push forward. We're fine in winning this in extra time. We're fine in winning this in penalties.
Yeah. Get that water break for like 5-10 minutes. Get that water break in, and then come back out. And
yeah, you don't have the sense of urgency that you really want you as a bettor to push through there. And I'll be honest with you, Alphonso Davies was supposed to be fit to play. He came in the extra time and basically just dominated. So why didn't he play in the 70th minute? And we could have never even got to this. And we all would have went home happy. But the best thing to bet on, I'm telling you, is the EFL Carabao Cup. It's hilarious. I listened to XM today, and they actually had live the guys from doing the Liverpool game. It was Liverpool versus Lincoln. The final score, just to let you know, was 7-2. Liverpool played almost no starters. Van Dijk played 45 minutes, is about the only starter they played. I even posted on the Discord. I was like, we're supposed to take 2.5 with this team. And I had a parlay closing with that. And I was like, oh crap. That's not going to be good. The line actually dropped to 2. Those are basically the easiest cashers. I mean, the Premier teams have too much depth. And then these other teams aren't even playing their starters. That's the one thing I had to look at when I went back and looked. Lincoln rested 5 guys because they know they're not going to win the cup. So, and then the team Chelsea did the day before, and they won 5-0, and Everton won like 5-2. Those -1 and -2s for those I'd bet the house. Next time that comes up next week, you just got to hit it because we have City played but City played Bournemouth. Bournemouth is they lost some guys, but they're still a Premier League
good team,
a squad. Where you played the next thing Lincoln, which is 2 leagues down, and they just blew them out of the water. And one of the announcers said the same thing. Is like, yeah, but no fans. There's really very little money for them to win. So even if they end up winning and getting a next game, you're not bringing in that much for them from the gate. Right. It's not a big TV contract. It's not anything. Dolphins start off right away. We got Gaskins already getting half his yards that he needs to get on first carry. I got to look at how much did they inflate his line after that carry? Oh, we going right down the field. This is what we want. Devontae Parker. We don't want it for the Jags to win, but
I
But
just want more points.
I want more points. I am more invested in points than I'm invested in the other. So I'll flat out tell you that.
And then I want Minshew to throw for the over 262 is what I got on the yard. So hope he gets that.
If Devontae Parker actually could stay healthy, have a quarterback, I still think he could be a very good receiver in this league. We got Gaskins again. Gaskin him for 6 yards. We should have took his 37.5.
Yeah,
this is going to be a gift.
Jaguars is the 10th rush defense. They don't look like it right now.
Well, I mean, you still have Miles Jack there. You still have a couple of the names they had before in previous years. Obviously, you lose Francis Ngannou. But their secondary is really where they're weak at. Everybody who they used to have is gone.
They used to have a pretty good defense. I'm talking about maybe 7 years ago.
A little
while back, they had like a pretty stout defense.
Well, you had Marcel Darius, you had the mouth at cornerback, you had Jack as a rookie, you had Nagano, you had Clay Campbell. All those guys are gone. So it's just trying to figure out who's left there. Gaskins finally kind of gets stuff, but he's still enough to get a first down. I wouldn't mind a timeout so we could go Gaskins rush total because he's going to blow this away.
Throw it. And
back shoulder. I have no idea what the Jacksonville guy is clapping as the guy just gets up and runs down the field. Like, I guess he was clapping the catch. I mean, watch the cornerback here. Comes over. He's got him. All right, here we go. All right, good catch.
Is he trying to say, like, the ball, like, hit the ground, like, helped him, like, he didn't have – nope, he had his hands right under the ball. I don't know. That's what he was trying to say.
That's the catch. I mean, it's still a catch. Dolphins are going right down the field. Jalen Ramsey, yep, the mouth of the South.
The mouth.
There's Gaskins again, 7-8 yards. Gaskins just absolutely gashing him.
Should have taken the
37.5. 37.5.
Somebody's down.
All right. Well, that might stop. We might get a chance here to. It's probably 45-53. Let's see what they put it at right now. If I'm on the under, I'm not feeling great right now. Yeah, I mean, it doesn't look really good if you're on the under right now. South Alabama trying to piss us off. Driving down here on UAB.
That was also what all of Twitter was on South Alabama.
I'm on UAB. I think that UAB's got the better run game.
Gambling Twitter.
Is there another Twitter?
Yeah. Oh, man, I really want a pizza right now. These Pizza Hut commercials. Pizza Hut used to be one of my favorite. Like, back in, like, the 90s, that Pizza Hut used to be good shit.
You want to feel bad about social media? There is a docu kind of movie type deal on Netflix right now.
Mm-hmm.
That is the former founder of like the Facebook like button, the Facebook, all this extra stuff. And they go into so much where, like, we always know there's algorithms.
Right.
And we say, okay, there's algorithms of what you do, what you watch, and what you view on the internet, and it finds things there. But they go into so much detail in Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, how not only are they showing you things you like, they're showing things that have the same opinion as you.
Right.
So,
I mean, your phone even listens to you talk. Have you noticed when you go on social media and you see the ads, that's like something that I was just talking to my friend about? Like, I was literally sitting at the bar talking to my friend about, trying to say something like in shoe insoles. And the next thing I know, I open up my social media and it's like Dr. Scholl's ads all over the place about buying shoe insoles. And it's like your phone just listening to you the whole time.
Yeah, if you want to feel like it's kind of interesting because it goes into talking about like there's never been a way to promote anarchy on both sides and politically divide everyone than there is right now. So I actually watched it and was basically took a side of my own social media and said, well, I'm not actually really posting anything right now. I'm just looking at gambling Twitter. So I was like, I was doing that and then posting my own life. I kind of said, I'm going to stop posting the videos, the views, all that kind of stuff I have. And I kind of made that decision and sit there and not let, for the most part, social media affect what I'm doing. I'm trying. Those of you know, I'm very strong opinionated. That's very tough for me to do. But I would highly give it, if you can't sleep at night and you want to watch something that's just really good, it's actually really, really good. There's so many insiders from all the companies there and people there. It's so cool. It was actually really neat.
It's all about data, man. Like that's these companies have the data. Well, that was that whole argument back in the day. It was like, well, a little while ago with that whole issue is that, the companies are like, hey, we collect the data. We're not doing anything with it, but it's the guy who like comes in and pays. Like, let's just say some Republican or some Democratic campaign comes in or some party, they come in and they pay these guys. They go, hey, listen, just give me all the data you got. Here's some money. And then they give them the data and they help them out, So it's crazy.
They were talking about how they did test runs to see how it would do. And they have like a restaurant that generally got fair reviews. Wasn't great, wasn't anything, was there. What they posted after running their algorithm and their extra stories on it.
Yeah.
And then you threw the survey out there of how many people went to the restaurant and stuff like that. Whichever way they wanted to post, because they could post negative, positive. They'll look the next 2-3 days at what people said about it. They could flip it around and post negative. Yeah. And they could look around with 3 days. And whichever way they wanted to make the wave move, they could make the wave move.
And the thing is that like you as Americans should actually feel really insulted that they think you're monkeys.
On that term, he froze. See, they listened to him there. They basically said right there, he said something they didn't like.
So they basically think you're he's uniting the people. He's telling them what. Yeah, but that's the thing. They basically think you're basically brainless sheep, and they want you to basically feed into whatever message they have. So all the people out there who are always like on one side or other feeding into these messages, like you're actually making yourself look dumb. Like you should actually be angry that they actually think that you're dumb enough to fall for that. But
yep. See, they actually froze you right when you said the word monkeys. Just to let you know, nobody heard anything after when you said monkeys. But all right, before we lose all the viewers that we have and are gonna have, let's get back in the game. We got the Dolphins' third and goal. Said UAB held South Alabama to a field goal, so it's 14-10. Miles Jack has 10 tackles in both games. Sure, they did because they probably had the ball all game.
Third and goal, you give it. You're going to throw it, Fitzpatrick, 5 receivers wide.
This is going to be a quarterback draw.
Yeah, he's going to run in.
We're going to give it here to the original Beard.
Right up the middle, right? Oh.
And instead, he's going to hit Devontae Parker for Preston Wilson. Preston Williams.
Winston. Isn't it Winston or something?
It's Preston Williams.
Oh man, my friend gave me that as a anytime touchdown too, and I didn't take it.
Yeah, I just said I wasn't really happy with him. So, I mean, said we took DD. I actually looked at him, but we didn't take him.
Literally, my friend texted me and he goes, take him as an anytime touchdown. And I said, no.
I could see that. So, we'll see. The Jags are going to get the ball here. We can actually also see what Gaskins' yards are going to be posted now since he ran for like 50 on the opening drive. Do we think that continues? Yeah, there wasn't any reason to say no. They hit the extra point. Within the NFL, you do have to stop and wait to see if they hit it because games are being decided by guys can't hit there. All right. Fitzmagic is back in action. That was a good throw, though.
That was a decent drive, 4 minutes. I mean, maybe it seems like it took longer.
All right, let's see what we've got here. Opening ways. If we want to take second score of the game is 3 touchdown, minus 220. The total has jumped up to 51.5. That's not that much. That's only 2 points over. Second touchdown scored. James Robinson, 600. Keelan Cole, plus 800. Anytime touchdown score. We don't like any of those. Let's go back to props, see what we got here. Myles Gaskin got 35 yards in the opening drive. They still only set it to 67. I'm going to go ahead and take that. We'll take that live, 67.5. There's enough that I saw right there that he's going to easily get 67.5. I think the Jags showed they had issues stopping the run. Then stopping the run opened up the other guys for the pass. So what did Fitzpatrick throw for? He only threw for 49 yards there, 270. He's still set for. Not too bad. Nobody else. No passes to Gesicki, though, which is what we wanted. We definitely want some Gesicki passes here. I don't even think he got a look.
I think he's got a lot of weapons on offense. Well, he's got a lot of receivers to feed.
It's got a lot of names. Not sure they're really good names, but yeah. But Fitzpatrick generally does. He always moves the ball around. So, UAB catches a big pass, goes right down the field. Well, that's a pretty good number. Their top receivers got 3 catches for 117 yards. That's a pretty good average. We got cheesecake in the ass. All right. What's up, D?
What's good?
What's up, D?
D is definitely not happy watching. Well, he actually might be unhappy because he took the bet at 3 and it's moved up to 3.5. Some books have already moved it to 4. It'll be interesting. It might be you against the world on Monday night. I doubt that. I think if it gets to 4, it's definitely going to be dropped down real quick. I think 3.5 is probably. Yeah, that's what I'm looking at. I definitely think. I mean, what was it, 35-38 or something last time they played?
Yeah.
Yep.
We got Brown running right through the line. That's going to be first down. UAB just outside the red zone. What do you got this game, D?
I just have the over 48.
You're just on the over 48.
First half over team total 10.5 for Miami. So I'm looking good.
Yeah. Oh, you got that team total. That's not bad. That was only 10.5. Yeah, I guess it was because it was 24. So the Jags were favored by 3, so that would make sense.
Let's see what the Jags do here. Oh,
play UAB to the house.
Play action. To the house. There we go. That's fine. More yards. Go.
I'm looking at the wrong game. I'm trying to set up both games and just hop in.
Yeah, we're talking about both games. UAB goes to the house, 21-10.
Minshew just threw for like 30 yards. Well, he threw for like 5 yards, but yards after the catch by the receiver is like another 20 yards.
Now, I don't know anything about James Robinson. Is this the kid out of Virginia?
I think so. They actually had a prop for him, 100 yards tonight and 1 touchdown, and it was plus 400. I was thinking of taking that.
Yeah, the question is what you really think he's going to – I mean, I know he had, 75, 78 yards last week, but he had 21 carries.
Yeah, the number was 73 tonight, I think, what they had.
Yeah, I mean, I think he's going to get tons of looks in there, and here's where we go. Let's go, guys. Let's just score. Don't care. Let's just score. Put some points on the board.
Stop huddling. Score.
I'm going to take South Alabama to punt next drive.
There we go. Come on, Minshew. Take that stash down the field.
You would be a stash guy.
Well, you got the stash versus the
Hey,
beard.
You
the
dropped
ex-chief.
Yeah,
the
because he's an
ex-chief.
ex-chief.
That's why he's an ex-chief, because he's dropping passes.
Well, no, we only say that for Alabama guys because they drop 3 or 4 a game.
No, we got rid of him because he tore his ACL.
Yeah.
That's messed up.
Well, I mean, towards ACL, you drafted Hardman.
Yeah.
You needed to go a little cheaper, and those are ways that you've got to go. So, Brandon Linder continues to be out. He's a good offensive lineman. 3rd and 6. Beard comes back. This is going nowhere.
Come on, man. Why did you throw?
Because
It's a 3-yard route on us when he needs 6.
I think he's worried about the DN that's coming around the left side is where it is, so he just got rid of it. I mean, you watched whoever 90 is come there. He took too far. His steps were off.
Yeah.
So a lot of people don't realize a lot of times you say, oh, that's on the offensive tackle. No, it's actually on the quarterback because he dropped back too far. Had he taken the right number of steps, he would be 2 yards in front. So when the guy goes wide, the tackle's still there to be able to get him.
Oh, you
Goes
could.
into the end zone. Oh, not a good first drive for the Jags. We took live. Gaskins rush total after him rushing for 35 yards on the first series. They only raised it to 67, so we've got the rest of the game to get that same 37 yards. I think that looks pretty good.
Get that. I don't know if Bovada has that.
All right, so my son started his first university soccer practice. I'll let the chat and the guest here realize he hasn't worked out or done anything athletic since probably last November.
So he's probably coughing up a lung.
So how long out of a 2-hour practice did he last for a university until he called it quits?
25 minutes.
Yeah, 20 to 30 minutes maybe at the most.
A little bit higher. He was able to go a full hour, but then he was throwing up on the side, and it's like, I'm late at it. I was like, yeah, he didn't eat anything, and he was running 120s back and forth. So, but the good news is he enjoyed it. He had fun, so he's back at it next week. So, but he's got to run some more this week and get himself in a little bit better shape. So, yeah. I hate that fair catch rule. The college fair catch rule where they just fair catch the ball at the 5 and get it at the 25. Spencer Brown is just being an absolute beast. You got to see what team drafts him next year. His stats are just up there with almost any running back in the country.
Go ahead and talk me off first half Jags plus 6.5 because I'm about to take it.
You're dead if the Dolphins come right down here and score.
Well, I mean, I already hit my first half team total, so.
Okay. Yeah, you're just doubling that in, and that's fine.
Yeah, I'm doing it.
All right. I'm waiting for this Laker game to start. It's probably not going to start till like 9:15.
I took the points.
I took the points only in a teaser. So I took them up to 10. I teased it with the over in this game and the UAB down to 1.5.
Damn, Slammy, that's so dope. Drive safe, man.
I'm at work driving a bus listening to the show. Great. That's great. Glad to hear you. Glad to have you come in here. Hopefully we're going to cash some money.
Can't do that in California.
Oh, there's absolutely no Gaskins catches an easy first down. Oh, there's a flag on the play. Good.
I gotta check my fantasy.
It's coming back.
He looks so small.
Yeah, I think if Miami, if Miami goes down right down here and scores, it'd actually be good for the Minshew for the throwing over because he'll probably. I mean, he already throws a lot, but to play a little catch up, he'll probably throw more.
All right. I was nice to see that the team that we went with last week on Sunday night kill us on Monday, but today they came back in redemption. Akranes from Iceland only had one goal at the 80th minute and somehow cashed the over 3.5 today.
Didn't that happen? That happened once before. We had like some game in Belarus and they scored in the 90, 92nd, and 93rd, and they got us the over 2.5. It was 0-0 all the way to the end.
Yeah. So looking at tomorrow, what tennis plays you on, Shocks?
Casper Ruud, of course. We're going to keep riding him.
Yep.
That is a no-brainer.
Yeah, what is it down to a decent number? It was minus 200 today.
Yeah, against Ugo.
But you can take the minus 3.5 and which cash. So yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's against Ugo though, and these two actually played. They played in the what was it? It was like the finals. It was the under 21 finals, and they played each other, and Ugo actually won that one. So I'm going to actually take a look at this one again, but maybe a plus 1.5 sets, like Ugo to pick up a set, might actually not be bad either there. Dusan versus Tsitsipas. I'm actually going to go here with Dusan Lajovic, only because, like what I said, I think Tsitsipas got to get over to the French Open anyway. And Dusan's been playing at a pretty high level, so I think if he pushes Tsitsipas, I don't think you're going to get much from him. He's not gonna go above and beyond what he has to try to beat Lajovic. And Fitzpatrick just ran for like 30 yards.
Yeah, Fitzpatrick moves the chains on that big. They got him down to first of 19. They cheeked away, and then you've got Fitzpatrick with the wheels down to the 30.
Yeah, I just love because like how they always they always teach you to hug the ball, but when quarterbacks run with just like right out, just palming the ball, and their arm is like away from their body, just shaking out in the middle of the field.
Yeah, it's definitely there. You're trying to look and say, okay, here's the reverse. He's wide open.
Yeah,
Akeem Grant shifts field to the 10, to the 5, to the 4.
Wow. Well, the over is looking good.
Yeah, the Jags are not looking good.
The Jags are not looking good.
The Jags first half, first quarter, all that stuff is looking terrible. Damn it, we talked about the over 9.5. Didn't pull the trigger.
Yeah, fuck.
Gotta see what I did take the Jags, and I took them in first half.
So can we talk about the Chargers?
We want to talk about the Chargers. All right.
Talk about Herbert.
I think they definitely have potential. I'm not even trying to cap or say anything like that, but the whole Tyrod, I thought it was an okie doke, but they say it's a punctured lung.
Yeah, did you hear what happened?
Yeah, the doctor. Yeah.
The doctor tried to give him medicine for the ribs and punctured his lung right before game time.
What happens if they win this weekend? Which they might, because it's Carolina.
I mean, but I think you have to make the switch anyway. But I think a lot of feedback's coming back. But I think Anthony Lynn has to say that. I think Anthony Lynn has to say, you just brought in Tyrod. You told Tyrod probably he was going to be the man. Nobody expected them based on all the pre-things that they were going to take a quarterback that high. There was talk of them taking Tua, but then we're fine. We're going to take someone later. And they end up taking Herbert earlier than everyone expected. We've got a Jordan Howard touchdown here. Dolphins in full control, 14-0. Still in the first quarter.
I'm a big Ducks fan, so I'm behind Herbert here.
I liked Herbert. I think he could do everything Tyrod can and actually throw the football. His only difference is obviously just experience and reading defenses, things of that nature. But yeah, you look at that team, and that team is set up from a defense perspective. They have pass rushers. They have a very good secondary. They would have a great secondary if Derwin James never got hurt, and they would be a real menace. And then you look at the other side of the ball. They haven't missed Melvin Gordon. Eckler's been perfectly fine. Joshua Kelly's come in and be able to provide assistance, and then arguably, they could have some of the two of the best wide receivers of the game in Keenan Allen and Mike Williams. You've got a solid tight end in Hunter Henry. You've got all pieces of the game. Michael Badgley is a solid kicker. He's not a great kicker. He's just a solid kicker. And I think Trey Way has been in their punter, and he's solid as well. Their issues is the coach, being Anthony Lynn. He hasn't proven that he has any clue of what to do. Especially in a close game. The Chief game was there. You've got to go for 7 there, especially when Mahomes is moving the teams down the field. You can't sit there and go, I'm going to win a field goal game, and I'm going to have my defense, who's absolutely exhausted, somehow keep the Chiefs out of it. Now, granted, the defense kept it to a 58-yard field goal. So, actually really 53, then the stupid penalty. But you can't fault them for there, but you still got to go. You still got to say, all right, I got to score here. If I have a better chance to win the game if I score here versus if I don't, and all they need to do is go down and get a field goal in overtime.
Right.
That's and also anything. You sometimes got to play with a little bit more guts and gambles. Not as much as Bill O'Brien gambles, where you gamble on your own 30. In a game that you're supposed to get shellacked. I mean, I think the Chargers are a very good team.
I think they are too. I mean, their schedule is not. I mean, like for Herbert to like find his groove. I mean, who do they got? They got the Panthers next week. Dee was saying. I think his only 2 tough games he's going to have after that is the Bucs and the Saints. And then after that, he's got like the Jets, the Dolphins, the Jaguars, like not really, I mean, teams that are manageable for him to be able to win some of those games.
I mean, I think they'll beat the Raiders. Their defense will shut down the Raiders. They play. I mean, Denver without Lock there. Sorry, Driscoll's a solid backup, but he's not a guy who's going to win you games. This guy can make you competitive, but I don't see him winning games on it there. You're going to really have to get a whole lot from Melvin Gordon. And he almost did it last game.
Their schedule is not bad at all. I mean, they have the Falcons and the Patriots, I think, and the Bills, which is going to be tough. But, I mean, yeah, they can definitely win. I think they can definitely win 8 games.
I'll be sitting there. I definitely think
8 games. Yeah, I'll give
7 or 8 games.
They have none right now, right? There's 0-2.
Yeah, how about
they're 1-1, right?
They're 1-1, I think. Right? No?
Yeah, they won the first week on Okie Doke, I think.
They won against the Bengals, and then
that's right.
And they
you
lost.
Remember my leg,
And the Chiefs barely beat them, but it's a close game.
We won.
There we go, big run by James Robinson.
Yeah, I just picked him up. I traded Fuller for him.
That's not a bad move.
Yeah, that's right.
No, I think Fuller's going to have a monster game this weekend
against Pittsburgh.
Well, the reason I sit there and say that is, you have to go into that whole week going, our best wide receiver never got one look. They're going to force the ball to Pittsburgh, to him, and I don't see Pittsburgh's secondary that well. Juju's a little bit banged up and hurt. So I wouldn't be shocked if Houston won that game. That's one of the upsets that I'm looking at this weekend. Since we're in the NFL, we could just go through that slate.
I cannot get behind that. Ben always finds some magic at the end. He'll scramble around. He'll find something down. He's kind of like Mahomes over there, just older now. When he was young. Hey. Before Mahomes started that, Ben was scrambling around throwing long bombs down the field.
You could talk about the Magic all you want, but if I'm getting a decent number, and right now I'm getting Houston +4, that's over the 3-point line. That's not a fumble. He lost like 3 yards. I definitely. I mean, as good as you look at Pittsburgh's 2 wins, they're both barely moved over the line. Houston's defense, for what they have, their secondary's been bad, but I think they could stop the run. I think it's a question mark. I think Houston stays in the game.
I think Deshaun Watson is just their problem. I mean, like he's so inconsistent.
Well, he's got no one to throw to. That's a terrible catch.
Go, Shenault.
Go. Give me those yards. Get me those yards. Yes.
LaVisca.
I just need some Minshew yards. Just keep.
We needed that because the first half.
My MVP in both.
It's only 34 seconds left. Come on. Get more yards.
It's the first quarter.
I don't care. I want more yards, Sean. I don't want this coming down to like the fourth quarter and it's 2:55 or something, like some weird freaking number, and then nobody's throwing the ball.
Yeah. I love LaVisca Shenault. I loved him when he was in Colorado. So he's got 2 catches for 18 yards because he had that memorable 1-yard catch on
throw it.
Very hesitant. There you go.
There it goes,
That's fine.
Minshew.
Keep it alive.
To the 15. He still takes some type of hit. He manages
Can't
to
stop
take out
the
2
stash.
Dolphins.
That stash and mullet, man. Can't.
Atlanta's going to start to win some games here. They can't play any defense, but they're going to start to win some games. I know a lot of people are taking the Bears plus the 3. Magic Mitch is looking really well, but I'm not 100% sure that Atlanta doesn't cover up at home and just score too many points for the Bears to come back. That's my question here. I mean, and that's one of the leans I liked. I also liked it was a low number total at 47. For Atlanta to win this game, they're going to have to score points. I think that's total's too low. I know me and a couple other guys agree. I think Rich is 1. I love LA versus the Bills. You get to see if the Bills are for real. I liked it when it was 2.5. It's down to 2 because I would buy the half point to 3. I believe I already did. I like that there. I also kind of like the total again at over 47. I think that total's too low. I think by game time it'll be 48, 49. On that Washington-Cleveland, I think this is the Arizona game all over again. I think Cleveland's going to score and score some more. I like Cleveland minus the 7. It's a big thing, but if it's at home, as long as Baker doesn't lose the game, they win that game.
Yeah, I think they could. I like the minus 7 against Washington. Although Washington, I feel like is going to be kind of like a surprising team, or they're going to upset every once in a while. There's going to be, I feel like this season. Yeah,
I mean, I really like Antonio Gibson. If you want to talk about the best running back, I've been trying to trade for him all week to no avail. I like Antonio Gibson. I like Tennessee over Minnesota. This Minnesota team looks terrible. They look terrible on defense. They look lost on offense. I think Tennessee goes into Minnesota and takes care of business. You're giving me less than 3. I'll take Tennessee with that.
Yep.
Raiders versus New England.
Uh-oh.
I don't believe in Cam Newton. I don't believe in the Vegas game. This is a complete stay away for me.
Only Cam ATD, I'm telling you. That's like going to be every week. They're going to make cash on that.
Yeah, it's going to be minus 300.
Yeah.
They know that when you did not have
plus 265 is what I got it last time.
You didn't have a running back in down the goal line and 3 times down. There's no way the books will give you anything lower than minus 200. Yeah, Rich, I agree. It feels like a trap. I definitely there. San Francisco playing the Giants again, where San Francisco's guys don't want to play because of the field.
The Giants just can't play because the Giants.
I
touchdown again.
Well, I know UAB is down at the 6-yard line. Did they score?
Yep.
Touchdown. There we go. We're covering that. That UAB -7 looks really, really nice and sweet.
Come on, Minshew, get that. Yeah.
Goes back. He throws a 4-yard pass. He needs to throw something down the field.
Oh, yeah, you're right. He drops 15 yards back.
Over 20 yards. I mean, he's dropping back farther than he's throwing. Is this Dolphin?
It actually looked a lot longer until I looked at the blue line. Then I was like, oh, it didn't go anywhere.
I mean.
Oh, wow.
San Francisco.
So I'm looking at my early lines. I got Rams at 2.5, and right now it's at +1.
Yeah, I see it at 2.
And the Titans, are they still at 2.5?
I see it at 2.
Yeah, I got 2.5.
Run.
Well, and then I got Green Bay +3.
Yeah, I like the Green Bay +3. I like the the Chargers -6.5, only because there's no McCaffrey. How is Carolina moving the ball? I would go DJ Moore anytime touchdown. DJ Moore 2 touchdowns. Mike Davis, I don't think is rushing for 100 yards versus the Chargers. And once Arizona versus Detroit is the other big trap game. Everybody and their mother will be on Arizona.
Yes.
I don't know if he got that second foot down.
I think he did.
They gave it to him, but I don't know if he got it down.
Booth Review says he got it down. First down. Oh, here we go. 1. Look at that.
TB.
Hey,
got it.
Oh, he did. Yep, he got the toe back. It was a good move. Keelan Cole. This Detroit team is a little scary. Also, that total is hilarious. 55.5.
Oh, Minshew gonna put one up here, baby. Come on.
Oh, there goes Robinson. Robinson, touchdown.
There's the touchdown. If he gets 100 yards for that, oh man,
that's the anytime touchdown for Robinson. Yep.
Let's go, baby.
We'll take that. That's the first one.
It's okay.
It's a little juice, but that's what there's. So, Tampa Bay and Denver. They don't think anyone's going to score. They put the total at over 43. What's the deal with that?
Tampa's going to move the ball on Denver's defense?
I mean, it's -5.
Where are they? Are they in Tampa or in Denver?
In Denver.
Oh, that's why.
Yep. So, I mean, you're looking really at 8.5 for the home field. So you're putting that, and that's why it's at -5.5. But that total is the lowest total on the board. Oh, second lowest. The Niners total is less. I mean, I could see Tampa scoring 24 points. Does Denver get 20? I'm not so sure. That's not something weird about that game. Not sure. I'll probably be. Yeah, everyone will probably take Tampa. I mean, Tampa money line and a parlay probably. Dallas and Seattle. 56.5 is not enough points. I just flat out tell you this is an over 56.5. I don't care who wins. It's just an over 56.5.
In Dallas, well, I guess Dallas can score. They kind of proved it when they came back, but
yeah, Dallas can score. Russell Wilson right now is your league MVP. Sorry, he's leading in touchdowns by 4 more touchdowns over Mahomes. I know there's a lot of season left, but right now he's your MVP.
No, come on, man.
He right now he is. I'm sorry. If he ends up having a 6 touchdown lead and the same number of yards, and his team has a good record. Yeah.
What week is it?
It's week 2. I'm just saying. So right now, the leader in the clubhouse, also the betting clubhouse, is Russell Wilson. He's -200.
He deserves it. He has never had a MVP vote. That is garbage.
Yeah. So I could definitely see that. And then Green Bay and New Orleans. I like Green Bay. I don't understand the line. I mean, I know Michael Thomas will be back and they'll be able to play, and maybe Davenport's back, which would be huge for New Orleans. But right now, this Green Bay team looks like the best team in the league with them and the Ravens. They're scoring on offense. Their defense is playing well. Got off to a rough start in Detroit, but from that point on, they just shut them out. Aaron Jones is leading the league in rushing, also leading the league in touchdowns. I like Green Bay +3. I wouldn't say the total might be a little too high. So, all right, that's what we're looking at for football. We'll get into some soccer. We still have some soccer plays. We've got a interesting game that's showing up here. So we're now at 14-7. It's back to anybody's ball game. Jags can still come in here with a pick 6 from Fitzpatrick and sneak in this first half for us. That would be great.
Because Fitzpatrick is known for throwing those.
Yep.
Has he thrown any in the first 2 games? Actually, I haven't looked at it. Has he?
Didn't he throw one in New England? He was either tackled at the 1 or he scored. I can't remember. But, yeah, I definitely thought he threw one. I wouldn't be surprised here for the Dolphins to go back to the run game here. Kind of rest their defense a little bit here. So, hopefully, we'll get some yards for there. But, overall, we look pretty decent for that double result. In a decent spot.
Who's the tight end for Miami? Gesicki or Gesicki or
Gesicki?
Okay.
Mike Gesicki, tight end out of Penn State. I know that was one of Rich's picks of over four receptions. I did pass that. Dallas, Seattle, over. He's 100% agreeing with me. We're on the same thing. Once again, there's Devontae Parker. CJ Henderson looks completely disheveled, and it's the second quarter. CJ Henderson was the number 9th draft pick overall from Florida. He looks completely scared. I mean, look at that. I mean, he is doubting himself on every play. Which is probably why they're picking on him. You could see none of that movement was fluid from him. It was all staged, robotic.
Come on, Jag, stop.
Not reading anything. There goes Gaskins. Gaskins picks up 6. Oh, no, it's not Gaskins. It's Breda. But there's a flag.
It's coming back.
Probably holding. It's probably coming back. UAB South Alabama's 28-10. UAB is going to get the ball right before that.
Offense.
All right, we got the basketball game getting ready to kick off. That's on TNT. 6 points there. We got a lot going on. Actually, no, the basketball game's already kicked off. Damn, I'm late. It's 10-9. That's actually a huge quarter. I missed it because I wanted to get the over, but I was sleeping, so we started off way high. Total's actually even jumped up higher than what it was. Wide open.
Huh.
You stop.
Davis has 10 points already in the first quarter. LeBron has 0. Can't believe Davis did not get 3 rebounds total at all last game. Davis is in full attack mode.
On 2nd and 9, you did a
inside draw. We'll make it 3rd and 8. The Jags have a chance to get off the field.
I think a shot on the Nuggets first quarter plus 195.
Yeah, first quarter plus what? Plus 3?
Plus 195. Well, yeah. No, I think money line.
Oh, you just had the Nuggets to win first quarter?
Yeah, the first quarter, yeah.
Yeah, I see it at plus 215 right now.
Oh, man.
Got a plus 3.5. I don't mind the 3.5. That's not bad. But you definitely know that AD is coming to play. It's 12-9 Lakers. LeBron
Whoa.
finally gets on the points, and he's
He's
going to
short.
be.
He
He
didn't
should
get
be
it.
short.
Yeah, he's short like 2 yards.
First
Oh,
down. Wow.
What?
Not with
They
that.
just threw the ball down.
spot.
Is it where his hand lands with the ball?
Yeah, but it's where his knee.
Let's see what happened. No, he was,
So
he
it's-
was flying in
Oh,
the air.
yeah. That's a,
Oh, he's landing on somebody. Yeah. So he did the smart
Ooh.
play.
took a good hit.
That's definitely helmet to helmet. Yeah.
Damn.
But no, his elbow's down though.
Yeah, they're gonna challenge
they
that.
challenged
His
it.
elbow's down. His elbow's down when he rolls over on his guy.
That's the ball to the basketball.
I don't know what the point of like hurrying it up because you'll never get the snap off before the coach throws the red flag. I don't think that's ever happened. Where they're always like, "Yo, you gotta hurry, you gotta hurry, you gotta." You know, it's never gonna work because they're always gonna give it.
But sometimes you're also baiting the coach. And if you know it's close, make him lose a timeout. But losing a timeout in the first half, who cares?
All right.
Sorry, never really generally theirs. We've got the Lakers up 16-12. We're on pace. Totals up to 219 already. First quarter totals over 59.5. It may beat that.
Yeah,
There.
AD's gonna light up tonight with the points.
Yep. LeBron finally got 2, like I said. What else we got going?
We got Alabama, Missouri, Oklahoma against Kansas State, Georgia against Arkansas, Florida against Ole Miss. Okay.
Oh, you want to talk college football?
Oh, I'm just looking. We got Auburn versus Kentucky. I like that. I haven't even looked over there. I've been doing horrible.
That's college football. Is that big? Out of there, I see UCF at 27. 27 is a big number. Yeah, KG, I think he's down too. Florida versus Mississippi. I like the 13.5 there. And you get Trask again for one more year. Louisville Pitt. I don't understand this. I haven't seen anything from this Pitt team except Pitt is Cody Pickett's been there forever. They looked okay the week before when they were supposed to cover big. They barely covered. I don't know. I can see Louisville winning this game. I think they have too much offense for Pitt. FSU Miami, of course, we got that little game.
Yeah, Miami's like
here.
the hot team this year, man.
Well, they're the hot name right now because they're winning some games and they're playing. Yet a lot of the teams haven't even played. There'll be their opening week. The SEC basically this will be their first week playing.
Miami usually doesn't do that, so yeah.
Oh, he's down. Come on.
Yeah, it's not even close. He's down by a yard. The elbow's down. Push through. This NC State Virginia Tech game is one of the games I want to talk about. There's enough rumors out there that half the Virginia Tech team is really quarantined. And it will be the backup quarterback starting. And you will have backup wide receivers and backup players throughout the entire there. That being said, NC State is
He actually got that. No fucking way.
no, yeah, Jack. You let a quarterback grab you and drag you a yard.
Yeah, but did you see what he ran backwards, then hooked around and ran up?
Well, he's doing. He's coming back. He's coming around. This is the play. This is the bootleg. Then he's trying to come out there. He tucks it inside, but Jack's got to be stronger than that. Big play there. Gets there. Another good play again if you're on the over. Our boy Gaskins loses a yard. Or is it Matt Breida still? No, it's Gaskins. Yeah, that's the college football plays I like. I mean, some of the numbers out there are always there. So, I mean, I don't know how you don't take a shot with NC State. They've already played a game. Virginia Tech, this will be their first game. I think you take the points there, but I have a feeling you're going to roll out a secondary squad on Virginia Tech.
Come on, I need more Minshew yards. Get this fucking team off the field. Should have taken the Fitzpatrick yards.
They get over to Gaskins. Gaskins gets 3-4. It's good. Sets up good 3rd and long. Dwight Howard's made the last 4 points in the basketball game. Yeah, some of these numbers that you have to take this week are just disgusting. LSU's the same thing. Half their team is side out for most games. I don't know there, but I don't know how you don't. Auburn is 7.5 points at home versus Kentucky. What's going on with it? There's something fishy with that line.
Yeah,
hey, look,
it's some CBD gum.
We got Devontae Parker. He completely missed him. Parker just abuses him.
Yeah, this Jags defense really sucks.
Well, the offensive tackle held the defensive end and actually dragged him down right in front of Fitzpatrick. How that's not called, who knows? But yeah, they're going down field there. Parker's having a nice day. Patrick Laird's in the game. The plus 22,000 to score.
Somebody take Fitzpatrick's head off. Come on.
What, you want to see Tua?
Yeah. Yeah, I want to see Tua.
And at what point do we see? At what point do you see Tua? Do you see Tua at all this year?
No, not at all. I don't think so. And then now, by the way, Fitzpatrick's been playing. The guy's been
lighting it up. All right, 14-7, second 8. They need to stop here. They need a really big stop.
He's actually not that bad of a quarterback. It just unfortunately just gets stuck on like really crappy teams and doesn't have like what he needs around him.
Well, the problem is he always throws interceptions.
That too.
I mean,
it matters. That's because most of the time they're playing from behind, and he's like slinging the ball all over the field. The same thing.
He has to fit it in. Lakers open up to a 7-point game.
The beard is 10 for 10. Yeah, it is, KG.
I agree, Rich. Yep, Parker's going to be hurt soon. Got to use him while you have him. It sounds like KG has him in fantasy to not use him. We got a delayed blitz over the back shoulder.
No, there's no flag. Oh, man, they threw a pass interference flag there. He did actually have his hand inside.
I think he hooked his.
Yeah, no,
I think it was right arm.
Yeah, he was holding his hand down, preventing him from catching.
All right, so you got Miles Jack sitting there complaining. CJ Henderson looking lost. Kayvon Chase on.
He's. Oh, now they're gonna be like. Yeah, it's right here. He had his hand like here it is. He grabbed his hand right there.
Does he have it held?
Well, he's got it hooked. Yeah. See how he's pulling it down, not letting him grab the ball.
It doesn't move from the chest to the arm until it hits this hand. You're allowed to do that. Kayvon Chase on, the rookie out of LSU. There's a name you haven't heard. Tim Jernigan. Boy, did his career took a dive.
All right, just score already so we get Minshew on the field. Come on. There you go. All
touchdown, right. Gesicki.
There he is.
Anytime touchdown. KG, you took that, didn't you? Wasn't that one of your plays?
That was somebody's play.
Well, I know he had 4 receptions, but he had Gesicki to score too. So 21-7. The over looks pretty nice. Double result doesn't right now. That should be offensive. Does he push through? On the pick. Yep, KG's anytime touchdown comes through. The Nuggets cut it to 6, 3 minutes left, 27-21. Nothing but points, points, points. All right, if the Jags can come down here and score, we're still live. We still looking good. All right, once we get to halftime here, we'll break down. We'll start looking at the soccer slate for tomorrow. Shocks, anything jump out to you?
I honestly, I'm looking at it actually right now. So, well, there hasn't been anything that specifically.
We got the battle of the two good teams in the China Super League. You got Shanghai Sepik for Beijing Gun.
The China Super League has also calmed down with goals lately. Have you noticed that? There's been a lot of hasn't been going over as much.
Yeah, it's not a 4 or a 5. You're getting some 3s and stuff like that, but you're definitely not getting the 4 or 5 goal match that these two teams generally don't produce 4 or 5 goals. Shanghai Sepik's at home. It's interesting. You basically face a team that's won 4 straight at home versus a team that's drew 4 away, which is why you're getting such a big number. But since I'm getting such a good number, I've got to take it. I'll take Shanghai Sepik plus the 145. I think they're a better team. Plus being at home, I think that's where the right number's at. UAB's into the house at 28-10 at halftime. Second half spread is UAB -9. Is that reading that? No, USB -2. South Alabama gets the ball first. You got 38 points scored in the first half. They're asking for 61. There, I don't mind that. UAB -3 is what I'm seeing now. I'm just going to take the over. I'm going to actually call that an official play. I'm going to take UAB over 23.5 in the second half. It's a team that likes to score. They're going to run the ball. That's how they're scoring, I think. So they're going to continue to keep it on the ground. And I think they'll be able to put up points.
All right, come on, Minshew. Let's start slinging that ball. Get me another 50, 70 yards on this drive.
Shanghai Sepik is also draw no bet at -115. I'm going to take that.
Yeah, actually, in the Tianjin Tata game, I like the under 2.5 in that.
Going under.
I don't think neither one of those teams, Tianjin Tata barely even scores a goal when they're away or in any of their matches. And both these teams barely even score 1 goal in like their last 5 matches. So if anything, it'd be 1-1, but I don't even think it gets there. I think it's going to be a 1-0 game. I don't know which side because they're both pretty terrible, but the under 2.5 is a great line there.
All right, so we're like Qingdao Hangzhou under 2.5.
Yep.
All right. We got our favorite team, Colding, playing tomorrow, who hasn't been winning any games.
No, they haven't.
But they have been going over a bunch. What do we got for the over in that game?
Colding. Let me see if I can find it.
Denmark second league. We've got Shaughnessy for a nice 9-yard gain.
Why is it? Oh, it's in the first league, right? Yeah.
Yep.
The over is -174 on the 2.5.
What's it on the 3?
The 3 is over 3 is -115.
Okay, I'll take the over 3 on that. Colding over 3. Laviska Shenault. I mean, I know That was the world's worst 1 yard run you've ever seen. And he just proves again why he's a wide receiver. I know they keep giving him the ball 4 or 5 carries a game. I'm not sure the reason why. They just want to get the ball in his hands, but I'm not sure Laviska Shenault for a yard would be the guy I would give the ball to.
Minshew, come on, man. Throw the ball.
It's got 4 minutes. We're going to drive here. We're going to get to 35 points at half.
There you
Minshew
go.
going deep. He's going deep in this triple coverage.
No, triple coverage. Come on, man. There was another guy right behind him on the side. Had nobody around him.
Yeah. I don't know what he saw there. That was the good play. All right, let's sit here and see what he sees. All right, okay. The one guy does the square out and up. He's wide open. Instead, he throws it to 3 Dolphins and sees which one can get it inside the middle of them. Lakers up by 7. Going to end the quarter. We got 61 points scored in the first quarter, 34-27. Of course we do. There we go.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah, that was a grab.
See, Eifert finally did something, Rich. He comes through. There you go. Eifert draws a flag. Unfortunately, we celebrate that to be able through, but it's an automatic first down. We will push down there. Denver just hanging around 6-7 constantly. We got Lil Nance. This Lille team is still iffy for me because I still don't think they have a proven score, but they're still a better team overall. And I think you're getting a great price on Lille. I think you got to go Lille money line there.
Lille ML.
Yep. Got it at -120. And once Jonathan David kind of sits in and gets accustomed to playing League A, I think he'll be the consistent scorer that they need. All right. And then we get the fun game. Hertha versus Eintracht Frankfurt. Eintracht, who can't score consistently to save their mother. Oh, Laviska good up forward. There you go. Carry him for a first down. Good job. 10 yards.
Was that a throw?
Yep, it's a throw.
Good.
So another 10 yards added to the total.
Yeah, I hate Frankfurt so much. That team pisses the hell out of me. They just can't consistently score. It's just hit or miss. So annoying.
And Hertha dominated their first game. I mean, they came out and played
Hertha came out just knocked in 4 goals. I was like,
yeah. I mean, Werder had no idea what was happening, and it was like all of a sudden it's there. I mean, I still love Cunha. That's theirs, an anytime goal scorer. I'm going to take him almost every single game. I don't know. Hertha's at home. I don't know how you don't take the +125 and just say, okay, yeah. I'm good with that.
I agree with you. I don't think Eintracht, they show you enough to be, where they're consistently gonna. You don't know what they're gonna do. But by the way, Hertha showed up last week and ride that team.
What are we getting on the goals market there?
The goals market over 2.5 is -160.
All right.
Wow.
I think you're looking at 2.5 is probably there. I wouldn't think that they're just huge. Minshew again. Minshew completely. I mean, the offense right now is Minshew 5-yard runs. Sets up his third and 4, third and short.
Let's tack on another 5-6 yards here on your throw-in.
This is going to go 2-minute warning. It doesn't look like he's going to get this off. What do you want me to do? I don't know. He looks a little confused tonight. Definitely doesn't look poised. I mean, here's one thing. As great as Minshew does, we'll just say he comes out, he has a stellar year. There's no chance the Jags don't draft Trevor Lawrence if they're the worst team. Granted, they might not be the worst team, but there's a 0.0 chance that if they have the number 1 pick, they don't draft Trevor Lawrence. So if you're a Jags fan, are you happy that they win any games?
You think the Jags are going to have the number 1 pick?
Coming into the season, most people thought they were the worst team. They traded off everybody.
I hope they do. Please don't give the Jets the number 1 pick. God, the next thing they need is just to destroy another quarterback.
If you're the Jets, you're not gonna draft Lawrence. I think you trade him. I think you're trading that asset for future and other players.
Right.
I think that's all. If you're there, I mean, the Jags already have a win. That's advance. But you take the worst teams in the league. I mean, Cincinnati, you're not drafting a quarterback. The Jets, you're not drafting a quarterback.
Giants, you're not drafting a quarterback.
Yeah, I mean, you don't have to be the worst team in there. I mean, say the Dolphins are up there as one of the worst teams in the league. Are you drafting a quarterback? I mean, Carolina would. I mean, I would if I was Carolina.
Yeah.
I don't see anybody out west being that bad.
I think if Carolina might actually be maybe the worst team.
That's the fit.
And if they end up, yeah.
That's the fit. Teddy Bridgewater would be pissed. But yes, that would be the fit.
That'd be crazy for Carolina, yeah, just to have.
Well, you draft the South Carolina. They're the Georgia kid who played in South Carolina. You draft him in North Carolina. Yeah, they would go crazy for that. But those are the only teams that could be the Redskins. But
I think the Redskins. I think they're going to do pretty well in their own division. You know, with the Eagles and the Cowboys and the Giants.
I don't think they win more than 5 games. But I don't think that's going to be the worst record in the league.
Right.
Yeah.
They'll probably beat the Giants twice. Maybe the Cowboys once. Oh, somebody false started there.
Doesn't matter. It's 3rd and 5. They lost 2 yards.
No, that was enough. Why would you do that play?
Because you're trying to trick them. The problem is you went power. You went jumbo set and ran the ball. That wasn't surprising anybody. If they're going for it, 4th and 6. That's the only reason. The only reason you run that play to sit there. The first quarter ends. We both lose. Lakers 37-30.
Put the stash on the line. There we go. 5 receivers set. Miami's bringing the kitchen sink right now. Full blitz of 6 guys right there.
You come through untouched.
Did you even get the
another? I went 2-0 in the first half, and now it's like.
Yo, how did I read that play and Minshew didn't read that when there's 6 guys who are about to blitz you?
Really?
Well, they double teamed the one guy 92 for whatever reason. The guard drops down and he double teams the guy blitzing in the center, and the guy right above top of him comes through untouched.
It's simple math. You have 5 receivers, so you've only have 5 guys in front of you, and there's 6 guys standing up, ready to rush in.
Yeah, but sometimes fake and drop back and stuff like that. But yeah, this did not look. The Jags look once again. They wanted to make sure they put their name back in the Trevor Lawrence sweepstakes.
I'm gonna lose this. I'm gonna lose this yards over. It's gonna suck tonight.
I don't know how right now. What we've seen, you don't take the Dolphins minus 13.
No. 71 yards for Minshew to end the half. There's no way he's throwing 200 yards in the second.
He's gonna have to.
Well, yeah, that's true too. He's gonna have.
They're gonna throw all game.
Nice.
Oh,
Where's the safety that pops up and catches that as an interception?
I know. I need a pick 6 right here. What's up, Rob?
What's up, Yellow? Dolphins going to score again. And it's what, third down already? I will tell you they won't let me take anything because every time I try to take it, the line keeps jumping 8.5, 9.5, 8.5, 9.5.
I keep blocking you out.
Yeah, I hate that. I understand it why. I'd do the same thing if it was my money. 3rd and 6. He missed him. And Miles Jack's happy they didn't throw a flag. It's 4th and 6. Miles Jack had one-on-one coverage with Kaseki. He loaded up.
I pushed off.
He wanted to push off on Kaseki. Yep. Because he's extending.
Oh, they're punting? All right, you have 43 seconds here, Minshew. Let's do something.
They might do an inside handoff with the ball at the 12-yard line.
Don't break our hearts.
I'm gonna break your heart because that's what they're gonna do. I mean, they can't stop them when if they know they're passing, they're getting eaten. Lakers are up 9. Denver just hanging around.
I'm gonna get a drink. Go back.
Yeah, I'm trying to look. UAB is still not back up. Let's look at live props, see what we have. We're not going to get too much difference between this and the end of the half.
Jags plus 7.5. That's what the line is right now.
Yeah. There's not much I've seen from the Jags that would lead me to take that. I thought they would be in this game a lot more. They've been in most of the other games. Yeah. None of the player props are off. They just put them off. UAB is going to get the ball out. South Alabama punts the ball to start the second half. So that's good for, not for our over bet, good for our UAB bet. All right, they do a run, and now they let the clock kick. 3rd down, 19 seconds. He just looks lost.
They gotta fix the second half.
Hey.
The mustache versus the beard. I think the beard is cooler. Guys,
I don't have respect for my Hunter's much elder. That's good trash talk, but boy, he is outshining you. That's not even close. The Lakers by 10. It's a little bit of danger time right now for the Nuggets.
Let's go, buddy. Drop back. One pass. Just drop back. Launch it down.
It's 3rd and 4. You need to make sure you get the first down here, or else technically the Dolphins may have one pass away from getting a field goal.
That's true.
This could be a free play.
Well,
that'll be your free first down.
Nice. Just exactly what they needed. And they didn't waste any time on that one either.
Yeah. No, they put 6 seconds back on the clock.
Yeah. The guy jumped before he even...
Well, there was 19 seconds when they were calling timeout. So, Emmanuel Ogbah. Why do I know that name? Is that the kid out of BYU?
I am not sure. But come on.
I love New York.
Let's get this down there. Let's get it. Come on. No happy feet.
All right, he throws a 5-yard pass.
Timeout.
They got one timeout left. There's Tyler Eifert. He throws the ball at the foot of the ref.
We will get some Monday Night Football. Don't worry.
We'll get some Monday Night Football. We got time.
That's what keeps the viewers watching.
Sorry, Yella. Sorry.
30-yard bomb. Let's go.
remember, it started as a soccer show. We still have to get to the soccer plays because I do have guys.
Oh
going,
yeah,
"Hey,
I'm
plays."
ready for that.
Is that the
I'm locked and
kicker?
loaded. I'm waiting for you.
I guess I don't know. I couldn't tell you who the Jags kicker is. Oh, is that the? Did they sign the Viking guy that used to be on the Ravens practice squad?
I think so.
Look at it's like a 65, 70 yarder.
Yo, by the way, D Money, we're on Jack Sock again tomorrow. He's up.
You haven't given any tennis play. You gave Rude. That's it. And then you just said Hugo plus 1.5. So now we're on sock.
Yeah.
All right. Minshew loads up.
And he throws to the ground.
Sorry, we got to watch it because Yellow's going to complain because we're ahead of him. Yeah, I see the 8.5 too. I mean, I took a small stab at the 8.5 with the Dolphins just because I don't like what I'm seeing from the Jags. And that'll at least possibly cover my double result. KG said, yeah, that's the kicker. All right, they need 20 yards in 15 seconds. And once again, it's 3rd and 4. They just look disheveled. There's nothing on this football team that looks like, yeah, we've got this, guys.
Yeah, they look really deflated tonight.
There's absolutely no emotion whatsoever.
If we can get 20 yards and I get over 100 here, that'll make me happy. Then I just need 160 yards in the second half. Fucking Fitzpatrick would stop taking 5 minutes off every drive.
Yeah, so the kicker is Brandon Wright
Never heard of that guy.
from Georgia State. Georgia State.
Rookie?
Yes.
Throw it. No, throw. What are you doing?
Wow.
What?
Take him out. Who's their backup? Mariota?
What are his plays? No, Mariota's in Vegas.
What on earth is he doing?
I don't know what he was looking like. He wanted to run, and then he hesitated.
Well, he wanted to chuck the ball down the field and just throw one up. The Dolphins are playing that.
No, Sean, I think he wanted to run at first. Like he was going to run for it, and then he kind of just stopped, and then he just tried to look and throw it at something.
Yeah, he had the first down if you ran, too. All right, here comes Akeem Grant.
All right.
Flag. They literally just threw the guy out of bounds.
But he carried him on. I don't know if it's...
What's going on? Wait, no, I don't want...
Yeah, I think the flag's going to be holding. I think their Minshew only has 83 yards, making the Dolphin defense look like the best defense in the league. Chenault's got 1 carry for 1 yard. He's got 3 catches for 24. The Jags only have 130 yards total offense, 83 yards rushing, and 58 yards rushing and 83 yards receiving.
Well, Mike Glennon is their backup, so that's not.
I like
That's
Glennon.
not good.
That's not good.
I still like Glennon. He's a toothpick, but yeah. I mean, I don't know what Minshew is actually completely word. All right, the Nuggets made it a drive. They got it down to 7. Trying to make a run here before the end of the half. Our favorite South Alabama team is UAB's got the ball. They're on their own 25. Ooh, there was a hockey trade. Patrick Hornfist went to the Panthers.
Wow.
From the Penguins.
I thought he was in Arizona.
Yeah, like those Minshew thing goes.
Yeah, well, that's what guys are. It's you think guys are there and they're not there, and there. The Pac-12 says they will start football on November 6th.
Yeah.
Only 7 games.
Oh, that's
And
right.
I don't know. The College Football Bowl Series is going to be Do you take the 7-game team or the 8-game team? UAB goes backwards, goes forwards, goes across the line.
It doesn't matter. As long as you're a Power 5 school, you automatically get in. That's what it is. What it is. They can make it seem like it's all about consideration, but in the end, if you're a Power 5, you're in.
But even your Power 5 teams aren't going to have equal number of games. The ACC is playing 8 or 9. The SEC is playing 8. Pac-12 is playing 7. The Big Ten, I believe, is also playing 7. I'm sorry. A team that's 8-0 is better than a team that's 7-0. I don't care who you played, because you're only going to play your conference. That's all you can play this year. So if you're 8-0, you're 8-0. He's short. All right. Did we get into halftime? All right. We got an Alexis halftime report. Let's see what live props we have capability here. We've got Fitzpatrick at 127 yards, needs only 227. There, Minshew needs 100. It's crazy that they still have his number at 251. They've only taken 13 yards off his pregame total. Gaskins has dropped down from 60 to 52.5. I don't think you take any Dolphin receivers. I could see a big, heavy dose of the run.
I think we take a third quarter over 9.5. What do you think?
I like that. If the Jags
I'm gonna make this an first official play right here.
All right.
Plus 120. Minshew to throw in the second half 150 yards or more.
I hope so.
Just because of you, Shots.
Thanks, D-Money.
I gotta make it official. Let's do it. Come on, we got it. 150. That shouldn't take that much. Come on.
I'd agree with that. Yeah.
Is that a tattoo? Oh, it's just your thing. Okay.
It's just his camera. Got a little liquid in there. So. Oh no, it's his picture in the background. It's the green screen.
Sorry, wow. I'm looking at the things to say. Over third quarter touchdowns. Third quarter, I see 10.5, not 9.5. But I'll take that.
Third.
This Laker game is going to go over like 240.
It's crazy. So the live player prop. So Fitzpatrick dropped to 227. He was actually 270, I think, before the game started. 273. So he's 227 now. Minshew is 253 now.
Yeah, the one thing that's interesting to look at, like even if you don't like Gaskin's yards, Gaskin to receive 6 more carries, plus 110, in a game that they're up by 14 points. I like that.
Minshew passing touchdowns over 1.5.
That's not too bad. But there's nothing you've seen from Minshew that says, I'm going to do that.
It's plus 180, but there's nothing that tells you that he's going to.
Yeah, there's nothing from that says, let's jump on that. It's 50-40, second quarter, 6 minutes left. 6 minutes and 42 seconds left, to be honest with you. Lakers are not losing this game. UAB's got a 3rd and 11.
Dolphins team total 31.5 plus 110. I like that, actually. That's not bad. It's basically 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, do we think the Dolphins score twice is essentially what you're looking at?
Well, have we watched the Dolphins? Like, are they a team that, like, now that they got the lead, like they're gonna do the classic, run the ball, waste the clock, or are they gonna continue, like,
I would.
Well,
I would-
what, like a German Bundesliga team where you just keep freaking scoring even when you have the lead, or are you an EPL team over here where you go up like 2-0 and you just sit there and not do anything with the ball?
Brian Flores comes from the Patriots. I think they run the ball 400 times. I think they still throw it, which is why you saw his then. But I think you're getting like 1 throw to 2 runs almost every series.
Makes sense to run out the clock.
Oh wow, it went up to 9.5 right now.
What went up to 9.5? Oh, the spread?
The live line, yeah. I thought it was at 7.5.
Yeah, they don't have any faith that the Jaguars are going to do anything. Jacksonville Jags. I mean, I see it at 8.5 right now.
Yeah, I wouldn't have any faith in them either, though.
I mean, I'm not sure I'd take the Dolphins minus 8.5 for a second half. I mean, I'd take them for a full game. UAB had a huge first down there. Team to make the 5th score. Who got the ball first?
You guys gonna have a live basketball play too?
I think the Dolphins.
I haven't seen one yet. I'm watching. It's 52-45. I mean, if you want to take, I think right now we get around 2. We're gonna end this quarter around 117, 115 points. If it drops again to like over 225, I'd take that. I actually might take the under 123 for the first half. But that's a huge half.
Yeah, this guy, the UFC guy, Hamzat Chimaev. I might have not said that name correctly, but he's freaking hilarious to follow on Twitter. He just like every one of his tweets just say he wants to smash somebody. Now he's like, I want to smash the Burger King guy. Easy money. Just like, he's like, give me Covington, Damian, Wonder Boy. He's like, any of them. He's like, faces are different, but the result is same. Smash.
Oh, that's crazy. It's still time. Actually, I'm going to go the opposite way. I think we get 23 points scored finishing this off. They're just running up and down. Denver picked at the pace, and the Lakers actually scored. They're not shooting bad.
Well, JJ, they might go under their player props.
And Caldwell Pope air balls a 3, and then Millsap passes it right back to him. And then they go for the alley-oop, and Jokic blocks it. Jeremy Grant, one-on-one with Rondo, leads to a dunk.
Wait, is Shanghai SIPG is tomorrow too, right?
That's what we said. Yeah, I'm doing draw no bet on that. Oh, that's right. We're going to take Jeremy Grant props. We didn't take them.
As long as they start Hulk and Octavio, right? That's SIPG's the one with Hulk and Octavio. Who is it?
Arnautovic.
Oh yeah, Arnautovic.
And Oscar.
And
I think you were taking Arnautovic and Oscar and creating your new guy.
Creating my new guy, Octavia. A joint forward. There you go. Super striker.
Denver had an 8 chance to get it to 5, and they brick the 3. They brick the rebound. LeBron with the layup. Back down to 10. Is it me, or does Jamal Murray's shoes look blurry? He's wearing these fluorescent green shoes.
Wait, Matt's saying that FanDuel has Fitzpatrick to throw 1 touchdown in the second half at plus 125.
Yeah, they think they're going to run it.
I mean, honestly, it's if the Jags come out and score a touchdown, it's a game again. Like you're gonna have to play to win. I kind of like that, Matt.
All right, I'll be right back.
All right. Yeah, I kind of like that. The Fitzpatrick plus 125. Fuck.
Oh, so the Lakers 57-49. Davis, of course, turns it over.
You have the money line right on the Nuggets right now?
No, I have the plus.
Ah.
What do you have?
No. I don't. On this game, I just have I have 2 props. I have the PRA for LeBron, which was 45.5, I think, and then I had the AD total points, which I think was 29.5.
Not bad, not bad.
I'm starting to like these player props more, man. Like, I mean, still like the spread sometime, but those player props are kind of fun.
Yeah, most definitely, because you're actually rooting for the player.
Yeah.
You're like, okay.
I don't freaking care what happens. Like, I don't care who loses, what goes on, as long as
for real.
All right, let's get into some soccer plays. The Nuggets cut it down to 6. Interesting play. So we talked about a couple games. We talked about Hertha. We got through that.
Give me Switzerland Challenge League, Winterthur and Arau over 3.5.
Shocking. Would have never guessed that. What about our favorite league? Oh, Boss Ligue 1, whatever it is, the second league in Norway.
Obas or yeah, Obas. Yep. You know what? Actually, lately, well, the last time so the trend that I've noticed is like after you get a week of where they all go over, the following week they all go under. It's
yeah, they didn't all go over because they cost me money last week. I'll tell you that.
You put that in. Yeah, no, but the week before that they all went over.
Yeah.
I actually like Lillestrom.
Yep. Stroman.
Yeah.
Stroman's hot though.
They are, but
I think Lillestrom's a better team.
Yeah, I think Lillestrom's a better team. I mean, if you wanted to take the over 2.5 in that, I think it has a good chance of hitting. But I think that both teams to score might even be a better bet. It's minus 150 on DraftKings.
Lillestrom money line's not a bad bet. Minus 139.
That's minus 139. I actually like that the best. So.
All right, so we're taking Lillestrom money line.
Yep. The last time these two teams played too, it was 1-0, and it was like 2 months ago or a month ago maybe.
Now Giroud is the one team in there that you want to basically take unders. What are we getting for Tromsø under?
Giroud, let me see. Yeah, Giroud's got a good defense, man. So the under 2.5 is plus 140.
I actually like that though. Okay. All right. See what else we got.
Outside of that, the only other one I like is Hamcam and Kongsvinger. The over 2.5 in that is the only other play I like. The over 2.5 in Ralphus is juiced. Too much. Asanye and Ranheim, that's really juiced. Minus 300.
Yeah, those guys. They're gonna
put up. Yeah,
they're gonna have a hat filled for them. All right, here we go. The Jags. This is their chance. Nuggets have cut it to 6. they're fighting back. They're not going away.
Yeah, Nuggets, it's a minute left. Yeah.
He's going deep with no chance. Oh, and he comes back and he drops it. There's that Chiefs receiver for you here.
Wait,
The ex-Chief. The ex-Chief. It means you made a good move. You dropped him.
Yes.
Jags second half -6. I think. Oh, come on, man! That would have been like that's the yardage I need.
Yeah, that's a good 30-yard catch. Just dropped, and they're gonna punt.
Anybody who's looking to pre-order PS4, you can buy pre-order tomorrow on GameStop. But anyways,
PS5.
PS5. Yes. Sorry.
This guy's gonna run it back right now. Watch.
Oh.
All right, we got a
How many
5-point
yards did you
game.
get it?
22 seconds. We didn't get that much at all. Maybe 15.
My friend texted me. He goes, "Take Jags plus 300 right now." Like, yeah, right.
60 to 55. Last 10 seconds. Murray with the ball. Throws the ball away. Gets to the Jokic. Jokic to the corner. Jeremy Grant. No, Millsap. He airballs the 3. 5-point game at the half, though. I mean, it was 12. Once again, Denver just hanging around. 115 points scored in the first half. Should have definitely took that under like I was thinking, but yeah. Didn't. Live and learn. Moving on. Let's see what's happening in our UAB game.
No point.
It's still 28 to 10 last time I saw. We need some points. Let's punch off that. Let's see what's going.
I'm really in the mood for a pizza.
You're in the mood for pizza?
The same thing.
Yeah, man. I don't know why. Here's the thing that sucks. It's like everything around is like a small business restaurant, so they're all closed and they're not going to deliver. Like, I have like one Domino's around. I really don't want Domino's. I really want like a Grimaldi's pizza, but I can't get that now. It's closed. The thing that sucks about.
So what do you
Grimaldi's.
Yeah, Grimaldi's is good. You guys, if you guys ever come to New York, Grimaldi's.
All right. Grimaldi's. All right, let's move on to Saturday. Anything in the typical Bundesliga or Austria? Salzburg is juice. So what do we got at Salzburg overs? Because they're playing that Reed team, and we talked about that. Reed loves to give up goals. Reed could also score goals.
Reed. Yep.
Yeah.
Austria, which one? Bundesliga?
Yep. Typical Bundesliga.
Reed, that one over 2.5 is -305. over 3.5 though is -112. Now looking at the history of these two though, or just in general, where the frick is this Reed?
Well, the last time they played, I mean, Reed played versus Salzburg. That wasn't in the same league. That was in a cup. So you got to take that away. Reed's last game at home was 3-2. Game before that was 1-2, 2-2, 9-0, and 4-3.
So I mean, over 3.5 is not a bad.
Yeah,
look there.
Yeah, Salzburg won 2-1, 1-3, 10-0, 3-0, and 2-7. Yeah, I think at over 3.5. What are we getting on that?
-112.
What the world? The whole pen just popped out.
Dolphins just score again? I don't know.
It's like, you're ahead of me.
No, they didn't. I think I don't know what I saw. They were showing some. I looked up. I saw a preview, and it looked like a Dolphins player catching a touchdown. Here we go. He drops back, looking around, checks down.
Short.
3rd and 3.
3rd and 2. 3rd and 3. Yeah. I'm having a pen issue. As soon as I put the pen in, it's popping right out. It's really weird.
There's a video I actually got to send the group. It's like somebody was like taping an NFL ref once, and because like they don't know where the ball actually lands, they just kind of eye it. But it was like so obvious. And the guy's like taping them, and this guy's literally walking around and he's looking at the ground. He's like moving the ball left and right. He's like, "Oh, this looks like a good spot," and he just drops it down right there.
Yeah, it is so crazy when you look at probably the inches and everything that's probably there. I mean, in today's age, I'm surprised we still don't have some kind of
that
mark on the ball that says, "Okay, the ball got to here."
Well, they have it in tennis on the court. You exactly know where the ball landed.
Yeah,
like, if you do a review, like it detects where the ball actually hit the ground.
Definitely not in that crappy Strasbourg where the guy's running around pointing at the orange clay. And it's like, there's the ball.
It's on clay. I mean, it literally makes a mark in the.
Yeah, but that could have been the ball 4 points ago.
That's true.
Wow. Good throw.
This Jacksonville defense is soft. This was an easy one, and we missed it. Damn. Devontae Parker again. They just can't cover him.
He's the only one on the Dolphins that doesn't have a touchdown yet, right?
Only one? Only Preston Wilson has a touchdown, Gesicki has a touchdown, and Jordan Howard has the touchdowns.
That's all the receiver.
Jordan Howard's not a receiver.
That's
the tight end.
That's the tight end. Robinson is the running back, right?
No, that's for the Jacksonville. Here comes Gaskin. He is going to lose 6 yards. Yeah, that play we can just throw away.
Basically, majority, 3 out of the 4 starting receiving corps of the Dolphins have touchdown.
All right, so we talked about Salzburg there. Bate versus Dynamo Brest is probably a decent number. If you want to take Bate's at home, got a 3-point lead on the division. This is a tough game for them.
Wow, the over is juiced too. Yeah, that's definitely, you're gonna have to at least see 3 goals in this game, I think. But it's -2.5. So
I'll take Bate money line.
Yeah,
there's too much on the line for them to lose this game. Hey, look, it's Devontae Parker again.
I could always do Bate money line and the over 2.5.
We need some points. That's the only thing there. We need the Dolphins to score because we still need 21 points.
Yeah, well, that's the problem. I don't think the Dolphins are going to try to score. That's what you were saying before.
I have the -3, to be honest, with the over.
Yeah, Jackson's his one job, hit the rushing over. He's losing yards since he's been trying. That's been terrible. It's 3rd and 7.
I'm going to tell you exactly how this script is going to go. The Jags are going to get back into this probably by the end of the 3rd quarter.
Stop him. There you go.
Gaskins gets 5. He picks up the yards he lost. He's short.
They'll go for it.
2 steps forward, 1 step back.
They're up 14.
So, Sean, you think in this game, this Lakers game is going to go under now, the 219, the total that's live?
Is that the total?
Go over. Yeah, 219 is what's live right now. It's at the half.
I'd take the 219 over.
Yeah, I just think AD and LeBron are just going to keep going off.
Well, I think you're going to have lower scoring than what you had the first time, but we're not asking for – you are asking for lower scoring. I mean, it's 104. Dolphins go for it. Nope, they're just trying to draw them. The play count was at zeros.
Rich saying Jags going to grab Jags plus 300 right now. I'm telling you. Yeah, my friend just texted me. That was a 450? Every time my friend texts me something and I don't take it, it happens. So I'm not going to take this for you guys. I'll take the Jags money line.
Oh, they switched it for the delay game. I got froze.
Yeah, they're going to punt here, so, yeah. We've got, all right, moving on. Belgium, I've been watching they're starting to get it together. In the league, they've won two in a row in the league. They're playing a Leuven team that just absolutely blows. What do we have at Ghent -1?
What do you have? Ghent -1?
Yep. Belgium.
Jupiter, right?
Yeah, Jupiter.
Jupiter.
All right, that's going to get us to the 3-yard line. Yep.
Why is it not? Oh, here we go. Spreads and totals.
I love how they grab it and try to like move it up.
Ghent -1 is -132.
I like that. Still sitting at 28-10. UAB has finally crossed over to the 50. We got a flag, and he hit a guy that was laying on the ground.
All right, so official play second half over that Lakers game. I say we go with the over 104.5.
All right, got it. Official play, Lakers second half over. What are we getting on the Jags right now?
+9.5, or +490 on the money line, or over 47.5. Rich G is going to grab the Jags. It all depends on this drive, on what Minshew does now on this drive.
Jets are without Jamison Crowder, Brashard Perryman, and Denzel Mims. Who's catching the ball?
Nobody even catches the ball on that team to begin with. So.
Well, he's got. Oh, that's a risky pass. Oh, boy, that almost was picked. That's just a terrible decision. It's over dying in this UAB South Alabama game. We're getting no points on both sides. For whatever reason, UAB, who gashed him on the run, has decided to pass every down. Third and 9. Grabbed it at 490. That's not a bad. I say at 425 right now.
Yeah, it's 490.
They got to go 97. He gets crushed, but he throws it deep. He's got the cornerback wide open, and he missed him. The cornerback dropped the ball. He missed the receiver by 10 yards, but the cornerback he hit in the hands.
He's looking at the wrong jersey.
Well, he's a red and white. The other guy breaks it out to the outside to the pylon.
Don't run this. Don't run this. Don't run this. We ran it.
They're trying to get some kind of downs here for Minshew to
drop back 20 yards into the end zone and throw the ball.
Again, I don't know if Minshew's got the flu or whatever. He just looks completely like head down.
Yeah, he just doesn't care.
What am I doing? I don't want to get hit.
For real. Just some energy, bro. Let's go.
Wake up, buddy. Wake up. Come on.
I don't know if it's the play calling. It's like, all right, we're in a jumbo set. We know we're going to hand off. No, we're going to go with 2 tight ends in a jumbo.
There you go. Nice.
Spin. Get the first. Yeah, there you go. Sorry, Yella. We're once again told you ahead.
Yella's behind us.
There we go. We get the 10 points. It moves up to Jacksonville plus 10.5 with the first down. So they were so excited about that the books went up.
What's Rich saying? It should be Herndon, but Braxton.
Oh, we're going with Chris Herndon again. If you put up a prop for Chris Herndon, I'm removing you from the Discord.
Sorry.
Chris Herndon, we talked about. He needed 4 catches. He got 1. Chris Hogan has no speed.
Go, right. Throw it.
He threw it into the ground.
Are the Dolphins really that good in coverage, or like what's going on?
I don't know. Oh, hold on. Oh, Rich got tired of there. He's coming on. He's tired of there. He's ready to defend his Chris Herndon pick. That's what it is. What's up, Rich?
What's up, guys?
What a terrible game.
Yeah, this is not good.
Yeah, this is horrible.
I mean, at least give me the over. If I'm going to lose anything, give me the over. And right now, that doesn't even look good.
I mean, when I saw that line move, I'm like, I can't do it. Like, I can't do it. You know, getting 5 points worse of the line, but they might not even make the original total.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, both of these offenses have just completely tanked. Like since midway through the second?
Yeah.
Beginning of the second?
I mean, the Jags, I don't know if it's their offensive line, if it's there. I mean, obviously you're missing Brandon Minder, and if you put it, Minshew is definitely out there seeing ghost. But I mean, the Dolphins are blitzing here. Just pick the open guy. All right, 3-man rush. He still gets pressure. There's the flag because
somebody held on the blitz.
No, 34 took out the corner. That's why he was wide open. He runs right into the corner. So, and that's why it looked like nobody was guarding him. Yeah, DJ Shark is out, but they were able to put up points versus Tennessee. I have to think that Tennessee is a better defense than the Dolphins.
I mean, the Dolphins defense is really, really bad, and Jacksonville their defense is also pretty terrible. So I don't know. I didn't expect it to be this low scoring at this point.
It's an offensive pass interference on your Chris Conley again. Chris Conley is basically
hurting this whole team.
He's got the Dolphins +7. I mean, that's the best way I've got this.
He's cost this team. He could have had a 30-yard catch. Fucking.
What's going on, man?
Fucking
KG.
There's 6 guys lined up coming at him right now. Throw it.
Fumble.
There's the fumble. There's the ball. This would be good if it's the Dolphins for the over. Sorry, Rich.
Oh, I don't care. I've got.
Yep, it's the Dolphins ball at the 8-yard line.
I started Minshew in fantasy. I didn't get the Jags. They locked the line out on me every time I went to grab them.
I played Laviska Shenault.
Well, this time gambling Twitter was correct.
Yeah, gambling Twitter was definitely right on with this game.
Well, me personally, I couldn't pick a side in this game because I didn't trust either of these teams within 3 points. If I had to pick a side, obviously saying it now doesn't really mean much, but I would have probably taken the points because I don't trust either team.
Yeah. So just take 3 points there. I understand that logic. I thought the Jags looked good versus Tennessee. They lost the game, but they competed. And they've competed the first 2 weeks. I don't know if it's the short week or what it is, but they look like they can't block at all.
They can't block. They can't cover. They can't.
Is it their home opener?
Yeah.
Oof.
What's another flag for? Oh, misconduct, or what is it?
Yeah. Miles Jack is believing that the refs are 100% against him. You could definitely see that in his face. It's like, we just can't do anything. The refs are completely against us. It's
unsportsmanlike conduct.
I mean, this is the most penalties I've seen called in any game that I've watched so far this year.
Oh yeah, it's crazy.
I don't know if there's any energy where the Jags could have an unsportsmanlike conduct.
Where's the unsportsmanlike conduct?
Well, you can't pull guys out of the pile, but maybe one of them hits the other guy.
What happened? Did he say "fuck you" to the ref? Is that what happened? Oh no, he kind of.
He pushed the ref.
Yeah, he shoved the ref's arm off him. He's like, "Yo, get the fuck off me."
Yeah, he's done. That's Robinson, the lineman, I believe.
I think he's really trying to push 33. I don't think he realizes.
He pushed.
It's not Robinson. It's not Robinson. It's 74. It's Eric Flowers.
I mean, he's laying on his back, and there's a person
Flowers,
on top of you. I know it's the ref, but it's like, yo, get your fucking hand off me. I'm laying down on the ground.
All right, here comes Myles Gaskin, or is this going to be Akeem Grant? No, this is going to be Devontae Parker at the top of the screen.
Yo, KG, That prop was plus 400 for Robinson, 1 TD, and over 100 yards.
He's not anywhere near it.
He's not near 100?
There's no way. If he has 30, I'd be shocked.
Yeah, Robinson's got like 35 yards or something, I think.
Yeah, he's got
45. He's got 45 rushing yards.
Yeah, and if he gets 30 carries, it's there. But if he gets 30 carries, that coach has just quit.
Well, he's game scripted out right now. They have to throw every play. He won't get many more rushing attempts.
Yep. That's what I said. The coach just quit. He's just trying to go to the house.
Oh my God! Penalties again.
How do you get so many penalties at the 1? Gesicki. Yeah, this is a complete hold. It's tough for Gesicki to score, catch a pass. Yeah, he's like, I don't know. They're against us. I mean, that's where.
I didn't do anything. They're against us.
I mean, he's been doing it all game. It's like, really? Come on. This would be Jordan Howard's second touchdown. If this is Patrick Laird scores, I'm going to be so pissed.
It's going to be Breda.
No, it's Jordan Howard.
It's stuffed. Honestly, Fitzpatrick's probably better just doing a bootleg and running it in himself. Probably will work.
Give it to Patrick.
Or Gesicki.
Give it to Patrick Laird. Would love it when a plus 2,200 cashes.
Should have put 1,000 on it.
Jags second touchdown score. No Jags second touchdown is pretty much what I would take. The Dolphins can't score. Come on, we need the over, and you guys can't score for the gift for the 7
Yeah, this
yard
is
line?
terrible.
The play calling's horrible. You're literally running it right up the middle on a goal line like that's expected. Like that's what they do.
I mean, they're getting no push. I mean, you have 4 Jacksonville guys just waiting for him to get up there. All right, it's 3rd and goal. All right, now they go to what they need to go to. And that's going to be the Fitzpatrick quarterback's draw.
Yeah, see? Fitzpatrick. Actually, he's not a bad anytime touchdown scorer either, believe it or not. I feel like he runs it in a lot himself.
Yeah, they do the draw a lot.
Like Cam does.
Yeah, we definitely we said we've got 14 points in the opening 4 minutes in the Laker game. That's not too bad.
That sucks.
That doesn't suck. That puts us still right on pace.
Does it? Oh, yeah.
Yes. You only want 12 in the first 3, so you want 16 in the first 14. I mean, we're off pace by 0.5. And we still got 14 seconds.
When it comes to like live totals, I think of I don't know. Have you guys ever seen that meme from the people TV show that is, where the guy's standing in front of the charts and he's like going crazy, and there's all these like numbers, charts, and lines. Yeah, Always Sunny in Philadelphia. That's what I think of Sean.
The lines and everything connecting.
He's like trying to connect the numbers together. He's like, over 217. All right, at the 2.5 minute mark, we gotta be to fucking connect all the dots and charts together.
What's his name on the? Oh my God, what's the movie with the guys where they went to The Hangover?
Oh, The Hangover.
The guys, and you see all the numbers because he's counting cards or whatever.
Yeah.
All the equations going by.
Yeah.
Sigma equals.
You ever look at those equations? Those equations are the biggest crap there ever is.
It's like sigma equals pi divided by, I don't know, r, radius.
It's nothing about probability. It's like, come on.
Okay, so we've got 35 points here. The over, you could still get over this, but you're going to need Jacksonville to help.
Yeah, we're going to need 2 touchdowns. That's the issue.
Jacksonville's going to have to. Jacksonville could punch one in early, and then maybe the Dolphins get one, and then maybe Jacksonville gets one late.
We don't need that
last
many.
2 minutes.
We only need 21 points in the second half.
For the full game over?
Yeah, it's 48.
Oh, 48. What
We
is
need
it
2
now,
touchdowns.
35?
That's it. If we get if Jacksonville scores here, maybe Miami
Yeah, 49.
comes down
Yeah,
and scores.
I think I saw the total at 49.
Yeah, it did. I mean, it went all the way. It went off at 49 and a half.
Yeah.
But I'm actually more tempted to say no 6 touchdown score for plus 350 or no Jags second touchdown score at plus 162. I think that has probably the greater possibility from what we've seen that nobody is going to score for the Jags.
Yeah, I don't see Minshew like turning this on. I'm sure he's probably going to pass a lot now, but I don't see anything accurate or like that ball down.
He's had to pass for 2 quarters, and
he looks bad. He just looks real bad.
He just looks like he doesn't care. Or he's sick. He doesn't look interested in the game.
No.
And that's kind of the like. Normally, he's firing up. He's there. He's excited. He's come back. I mean, you're on national television. Well, it used to be national television. Now you're on simulated cable television and YouTube Live. And this whole team is playing with 0 heart. Now, maybe, again, I still think it's the Jags want Trevor Lawrence. They don't want to win a ball game.
Well, he's got a 2-minute drill here, so.
Well, Minshew doesn't want Trevor Lawrence.
Minshew doesn't want Trevor Lawrence, but he could be pissed at the play calls. I mean, he's looking at jumbo sets. The last third down was a jumbo set with 3 tight ends, and they threw out of there. He was like, really? That's who you're giving me to get open? I don't see it.
He's also not really getting any protection either.
No, but you could do that because they're just the Jags. The Dolphins are playing them down the field and giving him short, and he's not even hitting the short pass.
Yeah, that's the thing too. He should be hitting the short. There you go. See, like that.
Hey, Chris Conley caught the ball.
When he does see the short, though, like when he does get it, they get the yards.
Well, he should. I mean, they're dropped back 15 yards and not getting up. Who is this guy?
What's
Marino?
His name? Marino, yeah.
Oh, that is Dan.
You gotta tell the haircut in the eyes.
Why is Dan Marino in Jacksonville? All right, here's another drop off pass. James Robinson owners there. I mean, the Dolphins, of course, right after taking it, have gone into and we're dropping everybody back, and we'll just give you there.
Just keep doing that as long as it gets you down the field. Just keep doing it until the Dolphins change their plan and they play some sort of zone or something, and then go right over their head. There you go again.
Oh, wow.
Go.
Robinson breaks it.
Oh.
There he goes.
Keep going the ball.
Throw about 200 yards this freaking quarter. It's a 100-yard field. It's a 100-yard field, but throw 200 in one drive.
This quarter also has 39 seconds left.
Fine. He's got how many? He could bomb it down. He's got 2 plays for 35 yards. I could see that. Let's go.
2 plays for 35 yards.
Or,
All right, we're still sitting at 218.5. It's a 5-point game for the Lakers.
come on, don't let this go down to the last quarter. Get this points in now. You don't want to do 3 touchdowns in the fourth quarter. Yep, there you go.
UAB South Alabama has ground to a 0 points in the second half, so that's going to be a loser for us.
Be a smart coach here. Yeah, come on. Oh, now you call audibles when you see 7 guys ready to freaking run at you?
Oh, he's going deep. He's
Oh,
wide open. He misses Chris Conley. Oh, just put some more air in it. That was 6.
You see that play? That's what you're supposed to do when there's 7 guys standing up on the line.
Well, they sent the whole house. He read it right.
He read it perfect. He just threw.
He also threw it out of bounds, so it was
Asshole.
going to be a tough catch. And
Cardinals.
that's the end of the quarter.
Fucking.
Oh.
And I am so far behind you guys. This isn't even funny.
What are you watching it on?
I've switched between like 2 or 3 different streams, and they're all just like you guys. Obviously, you guys have cable, or
Yeah, I have
I have
NFL
cable.
channel on
Yeah.
cable.
I do not have cable.
Yeah, I spend between my phone and my cable a pretty penny.
Yeah, between I pay for like 5 different subscriptions of things that I don't even know either. I just get billed monthly. Like I probably have YouTube Live, I have Hulu, Netflix, Amazon Prime Video, I have like HBO.
What's the nice way to say it? I have all those that I pay for one.
Do you? What is that? What
Well,
service pays for it all?
Well, AT&T pays for HBO. I pay for Netflix.
Yeah, Hulu and all that. You still have to pay separate for that. Every month I get a alert on my phone. It's like you paid PayPal like $60, and it's usually to pay off all those subscriptions for all that shit.
I have ways of getting all the other stuff. Okay. We'll just state that. So, yeah.
So we don't have a score in the second half in this game. Like, what's going on with this college game over here?
We have no points. UAB's moved down the ball field. They've got across the 50 on every drive and then ended up punting. Stupid plays like that. Like they just moved down, they hit a big 3rd and 12, and then they got an illegal blindside block.
Oh, nice. The Indians came back and won.
By the way, since I said the one thing, I think the Indians' first 5 is cash for like 6 straight days.
First 5 under?
Just
No, I think
the Indians' first 5.
I think today the White Sox. No,
It was 1-1 in the 5th.
Dolphins offsides. Droom offsides. Oh no,
Yeah,
it's
nice.
the other way.
They swept the White Sox. That's good. 4 games.
Yeah.
That's like a 10-game sweep in a regular season.
Yeah, this is horrible.
The only good news is no time went off the clock in this stupid false start penalty.
Well, it's like, are you really going to kick a field goal here? I mean, is it?
No, they'll go for it. They got to. I mean,
You can't.
there's not enough time for you to kick a field goal because you're not going to score 4 times.
Right.
Did Jacksonville change coaches,
Throw it.
or they still got Doug Marone?
Can't remember. I was trying to remember that. He's got somebody. He throws it
Dropped
up
it.
and it's picked.
He
Interception.
dropped it.
It's picked.
He dropped it. That is not
All
a
right. That no Jag second score is looking pretty good.
I started Minshew in fantasy. Jesus.
I think the problem is the stash was talking crap, and then the Dolphins all came up to protect their
Yeah.
weird guy.
I think
catch it,
that's
though?
what it was.
I mean, this is just a terrible throw. No, he doesn't catch it. This is not even close to a catch. I love when they replay it and the announcer doesn't know anything to say. It's like, yeah, that's just not a catch. All right,
There is
UAB.
some point. Oh, almost.
UAB has finally got it down inside the red zone. They're going to end this game here. Brown up the middle, kill the clock. And that's all they're trying to do. They're going to kick a field goal here. They'll win the game. But
Did anybody get a message from this guy, Big Jep?
who's Big Jep?
I think he's one of those people who like message you on Discord and goes, he's like, I've been banking on options lately. Just started my own Discord. Feel free to join, and it's all about stock options.
Feel free to join, but it's not free.
No. No, thank you.
This thing looks so cool. I keep looking at this thing and go like, do I really want a book as a phone? This thing's really, you're going to play as a tablet, and this thing is so cool. The Microsoft Surface Duo phone. That thing's got to be about $2,000.
At least.
But do you really want to like? Hold on, let me look at what's going on the internet. All right, let me go through. I mean, there comes a point where it's just a little too big. And what pocket? I mean, I notice he puts it in his jacket pocket because there's no pants pocket that's holding that damn thing.
Maybe it comes with like a fanny pack.
All right, so UAB -7 looks good. Jagged -3 looks dead. Jacksonville over 48 looks dead. Oh, not a great night, but we have those nights. UAB touchdown, 34-10. All we need is 21 more points. Laviska Shenault is just running around with nobody next to him. Anybody want to throw to him? Oh, that's so.
I mean, he's gonna get his yardage and his reception prop. It might not come until the last 2 minutes of the game, but he's gonna get it eventually.
Yeah.
He missed that long reception by like 1
No
yard.
catch. All right, so 4th and 11. Here you go, Minshew.
I have no idea whether Dolphins are lighting them up.
No, they got 4 guys up front now.
Yeah, it's 3 guys down and 1 guy standing up.
Yep, everybody else in coverage. All right, so you got because that guy keeps getting around.
Kyle Van Noy, of course he throws. Oh, this is gonna be close.
I think he got it.
Is that
Not with that spot. He's a yard short.
No, that's not where the ball is. Stop.
I think that's a terrible spot, but
Yeah, it's a terrible spot.
Terrible.
Challenge that. Throw the flag.
we gotta
How did
look
they
at
can?
the play
It's,
here. So
lost
where,
and downs.
when he does,
Um,
where's the ball? You can't see where the ball is there. They're still okay. I guess they are challenging it because the dot's still on the Jacksonville side of the field. The Lakers are up 11.
Are we still on pace for the over? Or?
No.
Oh.
Well, actually, yeah. I think no, but according to what's live, yeah. Live is 220. All right, moving on to soccer. Premier League, we got Brighton, Man U, Crystal Palace, Everton, West Brom, Chelsea, Burnley, Southampton. I like Chelsea over 2.5. What do we got for that?
Chelsea. That's minus 152. Not bad.
Yeah, because I mean, Chelsea by itself, they're going to win that game, but they're Everton, Crystal Palace. Possibly, you would have said it, the 2 hottest teams essentially in the Premier League. Crystal Palace has won 3 of their last 5 at home with 2 draws, no losses. Everton's won 3 on the road with 1 loss.
What type of injury does Pulisic have?
Pulisic says it's like a hamstring type deal. He's definitely not playing. But they've got enough guys to not. The interesting guy in this Everton is if Calvert-Lewin's playing. If Calvert-Lewin's playing, I like Everton there plus the 110. if Calvert-Lewin is out, I would take the shot at the dog with Crystal Palace plus 275. They're the hot team coming in here.
Yeah.
But I think you've got to find out if the leading striker's in or out. He's questionable to play right now. What was Crystal Palace? I wrote it down. Crystal Palace plus 275. If no Lewin. Everton plus 110 if Lewin's in. Oh, yeah, UAB kicks it out of bounds, gives the ball at the 40. That's actually pretty good for our over. But we're going to need them to break. Lakers still up 10. He's just been off all game. This is why you're a backup quarterback.
What's going to happen?
It's Dolphins ball.
Yeah.
Yep, the over is officially dead.
That is done.
Damn.
Yeah, and I don't know how you don't just jump on the Dolphins minus 17.5. I don't see Jacksonville scoring.
Come on, Nuggets, keep this close so we start fouling in the last, couple minutes.
It's the third quarter. All right, do you have a third quarter bet?
No, but...
We got 45 points, and we still have a minute and 49. We need 52 points a quarter. That's it.
Okay.
It's a real small number. Oh, look, they sacked him.
Yeah, I mean, he doesn't care about getting the ball. He's got such a big lead right now. It's not...
Yeah, he's just not going to throw
Yeah.
a play.
The only person that ever, there's only a few quarterbacks that I'd be worried about, even if I had a 28-7 lead on that. And Gardner Minshew's not one of them.
The live under is 45.5.
And what was that? It was 49.5.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's dead.
Yeah, I think
there's only going to possibly be 14 more points. I mean, that's the only way you lose. I don't see 14 points being scored. Denver cut it to 6. If the Dolphins get the ball back, they're going to run the ball. The Jags aren't running down the field. There's no big play happening from the Jags. There's nothing that I've seen that would tell me to believe that they're going to quick score offense.
No, they're not, but they're going to try, though. Every play is just going to be like a...
And back down. So they're going to punt it. It's going to be around the 12-minute mark.
I mean, I keep waiting. I keep waiting for the Jags to do it. It's not even worth a bet. It's not even worth a play. I mean, they've showed absolutely zero in this game to lead me to believe that they're going to score any points or that Minshew's going to be able to move the ball or they're going to be able to do anything. It's worth no bet.
Correct. Well, that's why I say just take the under 45.5. The Dolphins aren't trying to score. And even if the Jags score once, you're still covered. You'd have to get the Jags to score twice. And unless Dede Westbrook returns this for a touchdown, which would give us a plus 350 if he does. And they're going to have a short field here, but they'd have to score twice. James Robinson's at 45 rush yards. He needs 48.5 to cash. That's interesting. That's why. I mean, I don't see 2 touchdowns coming from the Jags.
No, I don't think so either. If they get one, like a garbage time touchdown or something, I can see that. I think in the end, this score is going to be there like 28-14, maybe a 31-7 or 31-14. I could see Miami maybe kicking a field goal at some point, and like they get 1 or 2 drives.
Denver cut it to 4. 30 seconds left in the third quarter.
Neither team has attempted a field goal yet, have they?
No.
Nope. They throw it down low to AD. AD is fouled, shooting 2. There's 18 seconds left. We have 51 points already scored this quarter. 80 to the line. That should at least give us 1 or 2. Denver's going to have the ball here, a chance to put some more points up. So despite, for the most part, a pretty slow quarter, we're still going to get over 50.
That's all we need in the fourth quarter, right? Over 50.
Yeah. It's a 5-point game, though. Six-point game. So we got 53 points scored in the quarter right now. Denver with the ball.
Denver gets the ball now, last possession.
Yep. Jamal Murray and neon green shoes. Fluorescent neon green. Kick out to Michael Porter Jr. for 3, and he drills it.
Nice.
3-point game. We get 56 points scored in the quarter. The Lakers look disheveled. What do we have with the Denver game? Maybe we can cash money that game. Fourth quarter, 3-point game. They just can't get a room. Jags got the ball in midfield.
Well, we got the over 104, and that third quarter was how many points you said? It was
56.
56, yeah, so we need 48 points. Or 49 points, technically. 50.
Yeah, they're at 171 right now. Yep. So 48 points gives us a casher. Jags get 8 on first down. Minshew running with theirs.
Oh, my God.
That's a forward pass.
That's a forward pass. Pick it up.
No, it should be a penalty. It should be an incomplete pass. I think he threw it before, but he threw it to his offensive tackle.
He could have had the first down.
I don't know what the crap that was.
Yeah, he's really pissing me off.
They don't even show that play again? Come on, that was so stupid. You have to show that play again.
That's going to be on SportsCenter, the Come On Man, top 10.
Yep. Hey, it's Conley again.
Come on, man.
If you had Conley, you're pretty happy right now. Conley's the only one catching passes.
Finally, after he was go get Minshew. They're giving you the under all day.
What's Minshew's yards at?
$182.
He still needs 80 yards.
Yeah, I need 80 yards. I mean, what has he got? Is that 30 to go right here?
He could get it here.
He gets 30 here, gets a little over 2, and then you need it's probably going to end up being, like you said, the Dolphins aren't going to try to score, so there'll probably be another punt by the Dolphins if Minshew gets it back. If he's got to drive down the field like 70 or 80 yards, could be. Go,
he got loose.
Go. Yes.
Chris Thompson. We talked about him as an anytime scorer.
Mm-hmm.
Does he step out? Yeah, he steps out.
No, fucking asshole.
Jags down 2nd and 1. What do the Dolphins do? I'm surprised they're not sending people. These throws are easy.
Come on,
I mean, it's a soft zone. They're just rallying and tackling.
Yeah. Let's go. Throw, baby. Keep throwing.
You're getting 2-3 yards. Gasecki's got 15 in his.
Come on, let's get another 10 yards here. 10 yards. Back corner. Oh.
And it's Conley with the drop.
Throw flag.
No, it's Pete Johnson. Who the world is Johnson?
It's a rookie. I think he got his rookie card.
Who is he?
Johnson.
Yes. We've been able to establish that part.
Johnson. That's just his name.
All right, 2nd and goal. Come on, just a little slant over the middle is a touchdown.
Ooh, you're 12.
Come on. Yes. No, but he gets forward progress. It's up there.
Yeah, and that was D.D. Westbrook, too. That was our plus 350 right there. That was like, all right, I'll lose that to Westbrook over the middle.
All right, Minshew's at 210 yards.
He's getting there. Garbage King.
Garbage King. Yeah. Again. Come on, buddy. Another pass here. Another 2 yards.
Look at Minshew actually looking like he cares. There's an audible. There's some life. There's a
They're
little bit of
playing
pep in
prevent.
the step.
I see it. Right there, low. No, not the back corner. You've been all day.
He's dropped, and
No,
there's
it's a pass interference.
this may be offensive. By the way, that was no. He already said it's Didi. But again, that was Didi. That's our chance for a plus 350 right there.
Yo,
He's had-
he grabbed his arm. Yo, he's been throwing to this back,
How is that on the defense?
and he can't freaking do it.
How is that on the defense?
The guy grabbed his arm.
He grabbed his arm.
No. The
Yes, he did. No,
defender-
watch.
Look right here.
Didi Westbrook has his arm.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Didi Westbrook has his arm. There's no defender here. I would have thrown the flag.
They had each other's arms.
They're gonna run.
Are you really kidding me? Oh, it's 1st and goal. That's thought it was.
It's 2nd and goal. No, they. What?
He made it? I could have swore he was short. Was he not short? Thought he got stuffed. When did this go in? Maybe it did. Maybe it just didn't. Yeah, he did. His knee never hit the ground.
Yeah.
Wait, does forearm hitting the ground count or
Yes.
Yeah. It does.
Yes.
no? It almost looks like his forearm slid on the ground and went in. But
If his forearm's down, he's down.
you'll see, right? I think right there.
No.
Denver
But
down 1,
he's
10
scared.
minutes left.
I'll see it in like 45 seconds.
Oh yeah. Huh. You're right.
The world's worst delay. Might as well be
that's
watching in another country.
Well, that's the worst because my TVs are in different rooms, so when I'm watching multiple games basketball, he missed it. He missed the extra point.
Oh my God.
Did he really?
Yeah. Come on, Jags, man.
If you have the 14.5, you're stoked.
Yeah, I took the line at 14. I'm not even lying.
Yep.
All right, Minshew.
Oh, in and out for Denver there. A chance to tie the game.
Can you get me 53 yards, Minshew?
I switched to the Laker game.
I mean, after
How many
watching
yards
that
did he have in the
drive,
second half?
after watching that drive, I don't see how he doesn't get 53 yards.
Not if they're going to play.
They're going to
that
get the ball
defense.
back.
Yeah. LeBron's stuffed at the rim, but somehow they call a foul.
Why is my book like blocking out you betting on this Lakers game? Is there something going on?
LeBron yelling at the ref, but other than that, it's there and he's getting every call right now. We're right at 219.5. We did not start off real well in the fourth. We're still right there, but could be better.
Yeah, but this is basketball. You know how many times I've taken like a first quarter bet? And I remember last year, I used to complain about this all the time in the Discord. Like I'd take like a under 55, and then like for the first 7 minutes, nobody would score, and all of a sudden they put up 21 points in like 2.5 minutes.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that used to happen a lot. Like I would tail, like I'd tail some NBA plays, like I'd just tail like a first quarter play or whatever, and I'd watch and I'd be like, oh sweet, they have 15 points through the first like 6 or 7 minutes, and then something would happen. They'd bring in, in second string or something, and then just points would just blow up, and you're like,
all of a sudden it's like 2.5 minutes, and they scored 23 points, and you're like,
and you're like, oh sweet, oh I lost.
I can see what's going to happen this game. We're finally going to get our second touchdown, and it's going to be missed the 2-point conversion. All right, they decided to throw to AD down low, and he got fouled. Oh, the Lakers had 3 straight possessions and have had 3 straight fouls. Here go the Jags. They're going for an onside kick.
What?
Pooch.
Nope. They kick it. They pooch punt it. Akeem Grant goes sideways.
Somebody called me.
6-point game in the Laker game. All right, let's move on. Let's look at what else we got in soccer. English Championship. We're not touching that. Saint Etienne and Rennes. We got burned last week, but what is the over 2.5 in Saint Etienne?
France, League One. Over 2.5 is plus 125.
I'll take the over 2.5 in that game. I think that hits easily. All right, the Dolphins go in the empty backfield.
Flag, it's coming back.
And run Fitzpatrick for 15, but then they lose Gesicki. Oh, they lose, not Gesicki.
I don't know. It's with something.
I think it's Shaughnessy.
Yeah, Sean.
Good. Maybe they'll stop. Maybe they'll stop throwing to him.
Oh, Adam Sheehan from the Bears, who got hurt.
Wow.
Yeah, this is gonna be on the offense.
Yeah.
Wow.
That was coming back.
Crazy.
Austin Jackson.
That's good for the Jags.
Yep. What is the personal foul? I saw Miles Jack grab his face mask and throw him to the ground. Where's the personal foul? Oh, no, had to be against the Jack. Yeah, they called that, right? They said that, but they had to because it's only 1st and 10. But they're back.
Who was that lineman on the Dolphins a while ago? Wasn't he like accused of bullying or something? Didn't something
Richie
happen?
Incognito.
Richie Incognito, but he's on the Raiders now, and he got hurt last week. Yep.
Well, what did he do? He was bullying people?
Yeah. What's that guy's name? He's not in the league anymore. I think he ended up coming out as he was gay, I think.
Yeah, you're talking about like Jerome James or Jerome Jones or something like that. Wasn't that his name? Another offensive tackle, Juwan Jones or something.
Oh yeah, Juwan Jones. Yeah, you're right.
Yep. Jokic has got 5 fouls. Lakers back up 7.
Look, Damn. Ankle, MCL, knee, torn ACL. Jeez.
UAB scored again, 42-10.
All those injuries take 1 year.
Jonathan Martin.
That guy is so good. Well, he was good last year, but
Dunk by Jeremy Grant. There we go. We need some points. There we go. We're right at 224.5 right now. Why? I don't know. Because we're only at 15 points in the first 4 minutes. We shouldn't be at 224. It dropped to 222.
Lakers live -7.
AD got hit in the stomach and he's bent over. It's a 6-point game. Monty Morris, 1-on-1 with AD. He decides to try to pass it. Just turn around and jump up and lay it up. So Monty Morris goes right into AD's chest. Okay, he got the wind knocked out of him.
6 minutes left, 3rd and 3.
Oh my gosh. Oh. Wow. That was close.
Jamal Murray threw something out of his ass and it goes in.
That's all we need, man. I don't care. Garbage baskets, backflip, whatever you want to do. Just make that ball go in.
Oh, there we go. Fitzpatrick passes to himself. Just like we ran it up. But they're going to punt it. Here comes Jacksonville getting the ball again. AD is down holding his ankle. Holding his ankle bad.
That's not good.
No, he's rolling on pain. Jason Kidd goes, can we go get him? And this is, what does he do? Oh, he just comes down on Millsap's foot. Ooh, he twists his ankle bad. AD limping.
AD limping. Jokic got his 5th foul.
It's a 4-point game.
Yeah, put freaking Caruso in there now, that loser.
Well, the UAB one cashes without any resistance. I got them tied in with the Nuggets +8, so hopefully that'll come through. Oh, crap. What's our total? 41? Yeah, my teaser on this game is over 43. It's over 48. Doesn't look like it has a prayer. Yeah, we got a lot going here on this last drive.
Don't you only need one more touchdown for a push on that 48.
That's it. They're going to go for 2.
You have over, you got under.
I've got over. But they're going to go for 2. If they miss the 2, it stops at 47.
Is everybody's books like blocked out with the live lines?
No, I've got it at 12.5 right now.
I'm blocked out.
Yeah, mine's blocked out too.
I got the Dolphins money line at -8,000.
I bet you something happened with the API feed, like whatever all these apps use is like the API feed to get the scores. Something's going on. And
Yeah, I've got 13.5. These are all you're using local books. I'm using offshores.
Yeah. I'm going to take
Yeah, I've
Marseille.
got 13.5.
I'm going to take Marseille money line in France. All right, let's get to the Bundesliga.
the German.
Yep.
Das Boot.
We got Dortmund versus Augsburg, which should be an absolute slaughter. What do we got for the goals market?
Bundesliga.
It's going to have to be an over 3, but yeah.
It's going to be over 3.5 probably. Dortmund, Augsburg. Wow. Well, over 2.5 is minus 190. Yeah, so over 3 would have to be the line, and that is at. That is at minus 118 for over 3 in that game.
I'll take the over 3. I like that.
All right, here we go. So he's at the 20. Yeah. So if he can make it down there, I could get 50 yards here. Pass.
Well, he's going to get a chance to get a lot more now.
Oh, come on, man.
What? Crush.
How hard is it to throw the ball away? At least I hit my Anthony Davis over 29.5.
All right, this sets up a 4th and 6.
They got to go for it, right? Like, I mean, like, you cannot not go.
No,
for it.
you're down 15. If you don't get this, we might lose the over to the team that we didn't think we were going to lose the over.
It's 4th and 5.
Yeah.
So you know what's going to happen? You're going to see 7 guys standing up on the line right now. Yep, here you go. Literally bringing the kitchen sink at you.
Well, they're gonna fake like they're bringing the kitchen sink, and then they're gonna drop back right into the red line. Yeah. Only a 4-man rush. He thinks he can run it. There's a holding call and there's a sack. So besides that, it's going to be Dolphins ball at the 20.
Well, they could score here.
Yeah, you're right. The Dolphins score here is.
Then you just have to hope that the Jags, on a 2-minute play, go down and score a touchdown.
Well, to me, it would be the ultimate kick in the ass because it would get it over the under 45.5, which I put some on, but not reach the 48.
Right.
So.
Well, that's saying if the Jags don't get a garbage, touchdown after the Dolphins score here.
Come on, Dolphins, run it 3 times and kick a field goal. Get it over the 43. I do want that. That would be the best scenario for me.
Sean, are we on pace to get over the 104?
What was that? Yeah, we're at 225. It's 99-96, though, so it's going to get slowed down because they're going to walk the ball up the court. Part of that over is built in because you have a chance of overtime.
True.
It's a 3-point game for the Lakers. Jokic back on the floor for the last 5:46.
My friend needs 3 rebounds from Jokic, and then he would hit like a $3,500 parlay player prop.
Nice. Four-point game, 5:40 left. Come on, run the ball. Run the ball, kick the field goal. Run the ball, kick the field goal.
Oh, wait, you're trying to get under 45?
I would be under 45, over 43. That would be perfect. It would mean my teaser's still live. I took a teaser.
Yeah, I know. But,
there you go, Jacksonville. You give him a 5-yard penalty for no reason.
Dude, Jags must have, what do they have, like 10 penalties tonight for like 150 yards?
The center's been more excited than anybody else in the league. Foul on LeBron James. Of course, he's standing there with his hands out. What did I do?
Ravens, Packers, Saints.
Jamal Murray hurts his hip.
Week 3 spotlight. Oof.
How does Derek Carr end up on the spotlight thing?
Vegas, new stadium, new team, just won.
All right, here we go. Running up the middle. We get 2, 3rd and 3. Come on. Hurry up and get the 4th down.
Really? Like, Miami's not going to
No, they will not throw it. They shouldn't throw it. You run up the field, you kick a field goal, and the game is over. Not that the game has not already officially been over for a while. They just want to click clock. They're making the Jags call timeouts. Well, at least the Jags are being smart, though, and calling timeouts. There's other teams in the league that decide that those timeouts don't mean anything because you can always get time back, which, by the way, you can't.
I might switch over to NBA, actually. Well, no, I actually don't want to. But I keep seeing, like,
NBA's in commercial break. You're watching a Walmart commercial.
I keep seeing people complain about fouls.
Well, of course, because the Lakers never foul anybody. All right, you get Devontae Parker versus C.J. Henderson. If they want to go for a touchdown, that's a touchdown. Because C.J. Henderson has proved all game he can't cover him.
Let's go. Oh,
All right. They ran him, gets 2 more yards. He goes down on the ground. All right, kick a field goal. Kick a field goal. Let's go. Come on. Do not go for this. Kick a field goal.
There is any foul on LeBron or AD?
Everyone complains. The Dolphins are going to go for this. Why? Kick a field goal.
Yeah.
Are they seriously going for it?
Yeah, they're going.
No, I hope they're just letting the clock run, and then they're going to call timeout, then kick a field goal. Nope.
They still have nothing to lose, even if they go for it.
They are lining up to go for it. I think they're just trying to draw them off sides.
No, timeout.
Yeah, it's trying to draw off sides. They took the complete. They didn't even call timeout, I don't think. I think they took the delay. Jaguars coach is saying, I don't know what I'm doing. Oh, that's John Gruden. Jay Gruden, sorry.
Oh, he's the Jags coach?
I think he's their assistant coach. I got to find out who's the Jags coach. I don't know how he would be turned in. You would have called him.
Did you know that the Jags owner's son...
Yeah, Doug Marrone is still the head coach.
Owns AEW Wrestling. Found that out the other day.
Oh.
That's Shad Khan?
Yeah, his son owns AEW Wrestling.
All right, here we go. We bring out the field goal kicker. They might have heard my cries. Give me this field goal. Give me this field goal. Yes. 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 Only person excited about a field goal. There we go. 44 points. Woo-woo.
I just need Minshew to drive down the field right now.
Yeah.
Now I need the Lakers to win by 2.
I need
And I need the over 104 in the Lakers, yeah.
Oh, bad pass. Laker ball.
I need 2 catches from Chenault. I need 1 catch from Chenault and 2 or 3 from Cole.
Huge 3 by KCP.
Just a long touchdown to Chenault would be perfect.
That'd be great.
Murray fakes it away. Gives it back to Paul Millsap for 3. He drills it. That's back-to-back 6 points. 4-point game still.
Yo, they finally put in KCP. Remember the other night? They freaking kept him out.
LeBron has 20 points.
Fucking put in Caruso for 2. Caruso played 40 minutes that game. And he had 0 points.
LeBron's going 1-on-1 against Joker. I don't know why he didn't drive against him since he has 5 fouls. He pulls up, free throw line, misses. Jamal Murray
gets the rebound.
Yep, has it down. We got Millsap versus KCP. That's a mismatch, but he steals the ball.
And he goes, put it in, basket.
All right. AD down on the ground again. Millsap now limping. We got it back to LeBron. 4 minutes to play. Total down to 223.5 for this walking. Really bad offense. Rajon Rondo gets it blocked there, but they call 24-second violation. So really bad offense, and once again, we've dropped. That was too high. Jags, big play. moves it to the 31-yard line, 3:34. There's no timeout. As soon as this drive ends, the game is over. Minshew back. He throws it. It's Keelan Cole.
Am I gonna get my yards? Hold on.
They're at midfield.
What are we out of yards?
He didn't get anything. He's got 30 more than the last time.
He's got 226. So I need.
That was Chenault.
I need.
All right, I
I
got my
36
Chenault
yards.
reception.
I need fucking 36 yards. Do it. Go, 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 go. Ooh. He got laid.
Keelan Cole just got
He's
completely done.
He's got to be dead. Nope, he got out.
Dead? I hope he's not dead.
Where were you
Need
saying
like one more catch.
the Chenault catch?
No, like
Like
you.
one more catch.
Look at this hit. Ooh.
He hit his
We
own
need
dude.
one more catch. Yeah, he definitely got crushed.
He got sandwiched between the
They
line.
better go out there and just weekend at Bernie's him out there. Just one more catch.
Well, the Dolphins are down right now.
Well, the safety's dead too because his head is hurting. He's got his head down in his hands. I don't think he knows where he is.
All right, keep him out of the end zone or just let him score. I don't care. Do one of the two. Still going to make money.
I don't care. You can win too, Sean. As long as he gets down, as long as he throws it all the way down to the 10-yard line and doesn't score. I don't care. I just need the yards.
What was your yardage?
265?
262?
He's at 257 right now.
Minshew?
Yeah.
Yes.
Is he?
Yeah, I've got 257 on ESPN.
If I could get 6 more yards, please. Second
How crazy is it that Minshew has 257 passing yards and Fitzpatrick has 160?
Yeah.
We got a 4-point game here in Denver. Hooping the harm.
I would have thought, honestly, Rich, I would have thought the other way, the way the game started, but it makes
Right.
sense. I mean, they're up by 3 touchdowns. There's no need for.
Well, they've got a
I do want
Dolphins have
the.
122
Yes,
rushing
I
yards.
would. Yellow, you're 100% right. And I
I know
definitely do. I
everybody
want
wants them to score, but Sean's got some weird 45 to 43 middle.
Well, I actually already hit it. He's right. I have more making on the 048. So yes, I should want the 048. I will agree with that. I want them to score. 3-point game in Laker land. 3 minutes and 30 seconds left.
You fuckers. You better. Come on, Minshew. Don't fuck up here. Just get the first down. And then.
We got Marcus Morris. Never found a shot he didn't like. And AD drops it. Nuggets ball.
What's the score, Sean?
105, 102.
209. Oh, 20.
207, yes. You're not even drinking and you can't count.
Man, my brain is fried.
Jamal
Worked out.
Murray gets absolutely hammered, but because it's LeBron, no call. Rajon Rondo gets it. They leave him wide open. He hits it. 5-point game. 109.
Please catch it. Please catch it. Yes! I got my yards. Yeah!
Who got the pass?
Conley.
Ah, fuck my back. Yeah.
Yeah, I definitely have too many bets. Sometimes I just need to stop. Conley, nice catch. Gets his feet down. There. It would be nice if we could get a Laviska Shenault touchdown.
Ooh.
Or a D.D. Westbrook
Yeah, that would be
touchdown.
nice.
That would be nice.
Chenault touchdown would be
baby.
good.
He's
Right
going
there.
deep. And
Oh,
instead,
I think-
he hits him. He hits him in the minds. He tried to go back shoulder, and instead he just hit the cornerback. Xavier
But he's
Howard.
Yo,
Xavier
I-
Howard
do you
hurt
guys-
himself.
Do you guys realize that was one drive? That was the difference between me making the yardage and not making the yardage.
Conley,
What did I say, man?
what
He's
the
either going
world
to
is
get
he
it early
doing?
or he's going to get it late.
Yeah.
Xavier Howard got hurt on this too.
Because
Yeah,
if that
is
interception
the game
happened,
over.
yeah, because if that interception happened the last one, that would have been shot. LeBron getting foul calls, huh? Refs got those Lakers tickets.
So did Howard blow out his knee on the celebration?
What Looked like his hamstring. Actually, that's
How
pretty
many-
clean.
How many times so far this season have you seen players do something fast and then immediately grab the back of their knee?
Well, I think the part on that is when Conley came around to grab him, he had all his weight on that one leg. The other leg was in the air, and he was just twisting it.
So is Minshew starting next week, you guys think? Yeah. I mean, who else do they have? Mike
I
Glennon?
was gonna say, who else is there?
Yep. Joker gets a ball rim in and out, 7-point game. Minute 35. We're at a 111. We need 8 points. Instead, we're going to get an offensive foul on Marcus Morris.
Uh-oh.
Might not hit that.
All
right.
right. Denver's ball back.
There should be some fouling.
And LeBron was pissed because he just went up once again against Joker. All right, Murray cuts through. Murray gets a foul.
Are they both in bonus? Yeah, they are.
Yeah, they're in the bonus. That's what the word bonus means above the scoreboard.
I lost my glasses about 6 months ago, and I just been too lazy to go get an extra pair because I need them to read far away, so I can't really read small print on the TV screen.
I've got that. Marcus Morris has fouled out. We've now moved to our boy Caruso to finish the game for a minute 30. But Torrey Craig is actually playing. Why in the world is Torrey Craig playing?
Did Jokic fouled out, you said?
No, he isn't fouled out. They're pulling him out just for a second because they're going to have to play defense, and they're going to bring him in on the next timeout. That's what it looks like. Jamal to the line. Hits the first one, cuts it to a 6-point game.
More points, baby. Just more points.
Yep.
I don't care who scores them. Caruso, you get a fucking 3 in there.
We need 7 points. If Caruso shoots a 3, the Lakers should just quit. If there's any shot by Caruso in the last minute and 30 in a game, he doesn't understand his role. It just doesn't understand his role.
Well, it looks like he didn't right there. They had to call him over to come get the pass. He's still moving around like he doesn't know what he's doing.
All he's done, he's in the screen. That was an illegal screen, but he tried.
Screen.
There comes Torrey Craig. LeBron for shot. Can they get the offensive rebound? They get the offensive rebound. That's terrible. That's not good for our over.
Idiot.
Oh, that's an offense. Oh, that's got to be offensive.
No, we don't. I mean, we don't care. Oh, you care, don't you? Yeah.
I care because I love to watch the Lakers lose. But I do want the Lakers to win.
He was moving his feet. He never got set. Fouled him. Bonus. Come on, LeBron. Hit these 2.
Yeah, LeBron shooting free throws. I mean, come on.
Right, so that's going to be 11 and 4. That's 15. All right, so we would need 5 more points. The last 59.
We need 6 points.
6?
We need 219. We're at 218 and a half, aren't we?
I don't know what we're at, Sean. We're going to be at 215 after LeBron makes these 2 free throws.
Oh, you believe LeBron's making 2 free throws?
I hope. And it's within fouling range still, so, But the Nuggets would have to score here. Yo, why are their lines always accurate, right to the very end?
It's 109, 104. All right. While we're still waiting for timeouts. Bundesliga. We got Leverkusen for Leipzig. Leipzig actually came out and won there. Leverkusen looked terrible. They looked like they were badly missing any scores. I don't know how you don't just go ahead and take Leipzig at plus 129.
And the over is minus 180, over 2.5. That's
I got to see something from Leverkusen. If Bailey was playing, maybe. I don't think Leverkusen without Havertz can actually score. Let's see. We got LeBron shooting free throws, makes the first one. 5 points. Here, I'll have your official clock number right here.
Yes. Okay. It's good. 5 points. Let's go. Hit a 3 here, baby. Let's get that 3. Let's get a 3 out there. Travel.
Murray drives in, gets the foul. Go to the line.
That's fine. That's fine. We'll take more fouls. Time off. 2 possessions, technically, if you run out the clock here.
It's 111-104.
Well, yeah. So Lakers are gonna try to run out the clock right now, like all the way down to 24 seconds, whatever they get. That'll leave them with, if they make a basket, that'd be great. If they don't, all right. So 116. And then what would happen is that would give the Nuggets the ball, 1 possession left, and they would try to score. And if they could score fast, they would have to foul. All right. So put some pressure on them now. Put some pressure on the Lakers and force them to shoot. Get yourself some time. Double team LeBron right now. Switch over. Caruso.
I don't know what you're doing. You can't let him dribble out the clock.
Hit it. That's fine. Okay.
And missed it, and that's out. You got a foul.
Yeah. They just hit it out?
No, they fouled Rondo. They had to. You can't let them eve out 14 seconds there.
Yeah.
Also, the clock shouldn't have went to 24. It should have went to 14. Offensive rebounds go to 14 down, not 24.
Why is he like shocked that he fouled? You had to, man. I mean, what do you?
He really probably didn't look like he touched him.
Yeah. The refs just did that because that's what you're supposed to do. They're like, fucking Rondo, you asshole.
Your official clock.
KG 4-1 in props tonight. Okay, there's one more. So what are we at? 118?
Yeah, what's the chat saying here? Should have better known to bet on the stash. Yeah, Team Beards. That's my issue. Yep, I'll agree with that. He definitely caught me there. We need this. If we get pissed by this, this is what we need.
What? 1?
I believe we're at 218.5. I believe.
Yeah, well, we had 104. It was 219. So right. So we need 2 points right here somewhere. Something's got to happen. So tell me this: if the Nuggets go down and they shoot and they don't make it, are they going to foul?
Yes.
I let the Lakers. Okay, they're going to foul.
Yeah, there's still 30 seconds, and they're going to foul. That's not a question. They will foul.
It just depends who they foul, if that person can make free throws. And of course, the Lakers are going to pass it to somebody who can foul, so it'll be probably who can make free throws, which would be AD, LeBron.
All right, because you guys make fun of me, but I'm going to tell you, I need the Nuggets +8 and the Lakers -2.
I mean, it's possible. You have 4-point, 6-point game right now, yeah.
Yeah, we just can't have this where we foul. That's
why would you shoot
shot.
that?
We got the offensive rebound, and I don't know what that was.
He got fouled, didn't he? Going out of bounds, the guy hit him.
I'm hoping, because that was the ugliest shot I've ever seen in the last 30 seconds of a ball game.
That wasn't a foul. That was out of bounds. What? What's going on?
I don't know. We got Jokic throwing a heave, Millsap, then
Yo, how's that not fouled on Joe? How's Jokic not fouled?
Millsap gets the ball.
How did Caruso? Oh, there you go.
Okay, so he is fouling, shooting free throws. All right, good. We go to 5. That puts us at 219. I took the over 216, over 219.5.
Yeah, so the over 219.5 was the over 104. Would have gotten you that.
Yeah.
So if this goes in, yep,
It does.
done. Cash it.
Cash it. It's good. Your second half basketball play wins.
It's
There,
fucking
all right.
right. Finally, something went right for me.
Yeah.
Finally.
Well, I cash live the over 48, under 48.5, under 45.5. I don't believe I actually cashed the Dolphins. What was the final score? 28-13? 28, no, 31-13?
What's 31?
28-13.
No,
No,
they got the
31-13. You're right.
Yeah, so 44, so that's 18. So I cashed the minus 16.5, minus 17.5, minus 15.5, minus 8.5, minus 9.5.
All I picture is Sean as the line updates. He just goes another unit.
No, some of those are small. They're definitely really small. I was trying to cover my double result, which lost terribly. I lose. I hit the Gardner Minshew. I lose the Laviska Shenault. I hit the over 43. Lakers
Which Shenault
-2.
did you have?
Anytime touchdown.
Oh.
Also, you got to remember the yards got popped up. Soon as DJ Shark was out, the yards were up to 43.
Yeah, that's right. They went up. I saw them on my book at 47.
Yeah, so I mean, everyone was like, okay, they're gonna have more points now, so that's kind of what it is. All right, well, we're still waiting for the world's longest basketball game to end. What do we got at Mainz and Stuttgart for over?
All right, guys, I'm gonna jump out.
All right, thanks, Rich. Thanks for being on.
Rich. Later. Stuttgart. We got the over at minus 160. 2.5.
I don't love it that much.
No.
Schalke, Werder Bremen. Oh boy. Someone's got to score.
What's up with Bremen? Like, have they just fallen off? Weren't they good the last time? They used to be able to score goals, and I think they haven't done anything.
Well, I still think Bremen has the players. I just think they kind of didn't really play that last week because I don't understand. You have the American Josh Sargent, which is their best player.
Yeah.
Who could score goals, and I think the Schalke team is just terrible. I don't know how you don't take Bremen plus the 179, which is what my play is going to be. I think it's a 1-0 game. I think it's definitely a high under game. I don't see enough goal scoring happening. The Schalke team was absolutely blown out, obviously, by Bayern. But
what's up with Mönchengladbach?
Mönchengladbach's got a bunch of guys they're holding out because they might be selling, but they still have a very powerful team.
Because weren't they? Yeah, because they were doing really well last season. Like I remember they were like a pretty dangerous team.
Yeah, I mean they played Dortmund, so losing to Dortmund, there's no harm in that. That's not bad because you lost to Dortmund. So I still like them as there. I think what do we got for Inter -1 versus Fiorentina?
Inter, let's see, Italy, Serie A. We got.
What are they doing?
Inter -1 is -112.
It's a 6-point game, and the Nuggets have just decided not to foul. They said that's just going to be it. 222. That's weird.
So Inter -1 is -112.
Yeah, I'll take that. They're playing Fiorentina. I love this Inter team. I think they're stacked.
And it's at home too, so
you're at home. You're basically opening the season. I mean, you lost Diego Godin. That's probably the big guys you missed, but you added Kolarov, comes in from Roma. He should step in and play that right back way. Ashraf Hakimi comes in from Dortmund by way of Real Madrid. He'll come in and he'll start. He'll be their best back, which is why you let Godin, the elder statesman who's like 36, 37, go. You sign Sanchez, who actually played really well for them. You get Stefano coming onto them. I think they definitely went out and they splashed some cash. They got a pretty good team coming in, so they didn't lose any big names to be out there. I think they'll come in, they'll take care of Fiorentina. Atalanta over Torino. I don't understand this. Atalanta should roll. It's minus 152. I'd actually say this is a Fox play, 2-unit play.
Probably just double check their lineup, but there shouldn't be any reason why they would hold anybody out.
No, they're on the road. That's the only issue. But they played Torino on the road in January and won 7-0. Once again, this is a team. You had Lammers, the young midfielder from PSV, comes over. He'll provide scoring punch on the back. I like him going forward. He's not going to start, but he's the guy who's going to come off the bench or play in those other games just to strengthen their squad. No significant losses. You do lose the one defenseman to the Premier League who already scored, Castagna. That's probably the biggest loss, who is a solid player. But they've got enough guys to be able to match them up. You pick up Simon Mattori. He'll become in there as a nice young player. Couple other there, but once again, no other major transfers except for that. I think Atalanta rolls. They're a dark horse to win the Serie A.
Yeah, Atalanta -1 is plus 112.
You're only at minus 160. One is minus 150 for the money line.
Is it?
I mean, I'm fine if you want to take the -1 and the money line just to protect yourself, so you know you're at least walking away with something.
Right. Yeah. No. Yeah. -150 is pretty good for Atalanta too.
Later, guys. Sorry, Yella. I totally forgot that. Yeah. Sorry, we kind of moved on. I was just trying to get to actual soccer picks on the show. Lazio Cagliari. This is kind of the same thing as Atalanta. Lazio is too good of a team.
Yeah.
Even on the road, I think that you're looking at there. I don't see any major losses. They added some decent additions to come in, especially some younger players, try to make the squad a little younger, to be more fortified. So, I mean, I think you're just getting too good of a price on Lazio not to take that.
I agree.
Sampdoria versus the newly promoted Benevento, who we cashed a lot of tickets on. Benevento is a solid squad. What are we getting for an over 2.5 here?
-129.
-129. All right, let's take that. I think Sampdoria will score too, and I think Benevento will help us on the score sheet. What do we have for both teams to score?
For both teams to score, I gotta go back. -159, so -160.
Still like that though. All right. Moving on to the Japanese J League, trying to move this along. We'll go there. I love Nagoya. Nagoya's at -175. If you can get them Nagoya -1, I think that's a casher. I think it's a 2-0 game.
Yeah, especially I think Shimzu's been putting up goals though. They have been scoring.
I mean, they scored 3 versus Shonan, but everybody scores 3 versus Shonan. They scored 1 versus Kashima, 0 versus Yokohama Marinos, 1 versus Urawa, and 1 versus Hiroshima. I mean, what's your over 2.5 on that? Because this is going over 2.5.
Yeah. So that's minus 215. That's
what's the over 3.5?
Over 3.5.
Or the over 3?
Yeah, the over 3 would be spreads and totals. Over 3 is minus 130.
I'll take the over 3 on that too. I think you're really looking at a push or a win.
Yeah.
I don't think you're going to get under 3. I think you're either getting 3 or you're going to go ahead and cash the over. Shimizu they can concede goals. I think it's I think that's what you're looking at.
Yeah.
Eredivisie. I stay away from Alkmaar, who's been just kicking my ass. Swoley, we saw how they just pissed us off last week.
Yep. I haven't done well in the Netherlands.
Yeah, I mean, Heerenveen is actually off to a great start. PSV and Ajax, of course, but their numbers are so high you just can't take them. Yeah. We got Molde versus Sanford in the Ederson. What do we got here for an over?
For Norway.
I mean, Molde's a great parlay piece, but what do we got for an over?
It's in the shit.
It's at home.
No, I know.
Molde at home is absolutely deadly.
Should have.
They haven't lost to Sanford in 7 games since 2006.
Yeah, I mean, this one's definitely going over 2.5. It's so juiced out.
What do we got for like Molde -1 or Molde -1.5?
Molde -1. So spread Molde -1 is minus 145.
Let's do that. Let's do the Molde -1.
I was trying to look at the team totals, but they're always juiced too. Like team total for over 1.5 is minus 265. That's crazy.
Yeah, at that point you might as well just take the over 3 and say, okay, there, because the only way that's going to hit. Yeah. We got Zenit at 9:30. They're playing Ufa. Zenit hasn't been scoring as much. I'm going to stay away from Zenit this week.
I'm letting teams hang around and score on them. So
you've been cashing with Suwon.
Yeah.
What do we got for an over in Suwon for Seoul?
Let me see here. The over 2.5 is plus 108.
Oh, let's take that. Let's take Suwon over 2.5.
Yeah.
And I like Atafe. Alaves. I think this Alaves team is just in shambles. They haven't won a game in their last 8 games. I don't know why you're able to get Atafe right now. Not a great squad, but decent enough. This Alaves has a lot of transfers. New coach came in. I don't think they're on the same page. I think you're going to take Hatafe here at plus money is the way to go. Hatafe plus 137.
You like that team?
I do. I always they kind of look at that, and then my other team that I sometimes kind of go with is Real Sociedad, who you absolutely hate. But they're playing Elche. Elche is one of the promoted squads. They're also be their first game of the La Liga.
Okay, so they're gonna get smacked around.
I think they're gonna get smacked around. I think you've got some injuries from Real Sociedad, but I don't think where you're gonna lose to Elche.
Interesting. Why Real Madrid is minus 120 against Betis.
You see how many guys are out for Real Madrid?
No, I didn't. I haven't looked at that. I haven't seen their update.
No Hazard, no Lucas, no Isco, no Asensio. Now, granted, they came out and they still won last week. I mean, they drew versus Real Sociedad last week, so they were really toothless. And you talk about Betis team that's won 5 games at home. Now, 2 of those were preseason, but it's a pretty solid team versus basically the backup team from.
Could be worth it if you're doing well and you got like some lunch money, maybe to take Betis.
Yeah, and that or the draw. I'd really probably look at a draw, no bet if I was going to take Bettis. It's probably about plus 130, plus 140. It's not the big plus 300 casher, but
still,
it allows you to walk away if it ends up being a 1-1 game or, God forbid, a 0-0 game.
Unless it's like classic Real Madrid where it's a Sergio Ramos PK.
Yeah.
Every single time they won 1-0, the Sergio Ramos PK. It was like 5 games in a row.
Young Boys -1 looks pretty nice.
The Young Boys have been like underperforming though a lot, but we also know that's not their style. Like they're the only ones in the Swiss league I feel like who just don't like pound the ball in. Like they're more than happy to win 1-0. You know, like just put up a goal and just sit there. Especially too.
Well, that's why I say I think they win the game, and I think you're getting a -189 is the money line. The -1's got to be right around that -110, maybe a plus 105 price.
Yeah, it's -110.
Yeah, I'll take the Young Boys -1. I think I'll end up pushing, but we'll see. Zurich is back to a full squad, which is actually very nice. Placing the Lugano team, I don't really like that.
No.
Swiss Challenge League, you got Will and you got our buddies Koreans.
Well, the one I said earlier was Winter Theraru over. Will and Thune. What was actually interesting was if you noticed Thune the last season, they towards the end of the season they actually started like coming alive, and they won like a couple games in a row. This one, I mean, the over still going to go over 2.5, but that's too juicy. It's -205. I'm actually willing to say this is probably going to go over 3.5. We should see 4 goals in this game. And that's plus 120. So over 3.5 at plus 120.
All right. I like that. And we got the MLS on Saturday.
Fucking, I hate MLS so much.
Yeah. Nashville versus Houston. Some teams are finally playing different teams. That's kind of nice to see. Other than that, Nashville has played DC United, Atlanta United for like the last year. And you got this. What's to say about this Houston Dynamo team? They can't win. They especially can't win on the road. I don't even know how they beat Sporting Kansas City weeks ago, but Nashville is not a big there. I'm going to pass on this game. New York City versus FC Cincinnati. This is NYFC -1. Again, that's the only way to take this game. If you want to take the over 2.5, what's the over 2.5 on that?
The over 2.5 on. You're talking Houston right now?
No, NYFC versus Cincy.
NYFC. Why does it? This thing takes forever to load. Over 2.5 is -125. It's not bad.
All right, I'll take the NYFC -1, and I'll take the over 2.5, just in case I end up with the 2-1 game and I end up pushing. But I don't think Cincinnati could score.
No.
I'm shocked because I actually watched their team in the bubble, and I actually thought they had some decent guys who could score, but they've scored 8 goals in 13 games. So not really counting onto that. Maybe even a half unit on that over 2.5. Don't even put a full unit on it. Michael Porter, boy, he's so slick when he drives to the basket. And that should be it for Saturday. We'll kind of end it there.
Yep.
At midnight, we'll put our plays for Sunday. We did pretty well. Obviously, one of the things I would like to talk about just going forward. Actually, we'll end the show there and we'll talk offline.
Okay.
All right. Thanks, everybody, for joining. 1 second. Thanks.
Later, guys.